and you're one of the... Boom! Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 10th Community Apex Legends Tournament. I am Elmmerfudd. Hi. Hey, everybody. Nice to see you. And with me is the sexy platypus, Ferg, a.k.a. Boobs Whatever, a.k.a. Booty Sweat, whatever you know him as. What's up, dude?
Welcome in. Thank you, Fudd, for that excellent introduction. I'm excited to get underway.
Amen, dude. A historic occasion today. It is the first tournament of Season 5, which just launched a week and a half ago. And we have, how many teams, Ferg?
Lucky number 13, the most we've ever had. The hype is real. Loba's here. We got map changes. We got weapon changes. And, yeah, things are getting real.
Yeah, dude. Real spicy. I know for the Warzone tournament last time we went through team by team, talked about who we thought was going to do good. With 13 teams, there's just not enough time. But, we definitely have some returning names. A lot of new people. Like, who are you rooting for knowing how they did last time right now?
Underdogs. You know me, I love an underdog. I'm on the side of Team Diablo Blanco on this one, but also team to watch is the Szechuan Saucy Boys with our previous MVP from last tournament, I believe, Mutter Trucker.
You are correct. You are correct.
Team to watch right there.
Let's see here. Yeah, I believe. And then Szechuan Saucy Boys were the winning team last time. Right? No.
Yeah.
Yes.
I believe so.
I had to get all the numbers pulled up there. So those are a couple teams to look out for. We've got Team Livin, Vida, Loba, which is Cheesy and Mitchy Slaps.
I'm excited to see those guys compete.
They are, I believe, our only... Novembro is on PC as well, right?
Oh, is he? I thought he was
so.
Xbox last tournament. Maybe they made the switch.
Oh, maybe. You're right.
For this
if
tournament?
not, this is our only PC team and our first one on an Apex tournament since... the champions put down the crown, We're so amazing. It's crazy.
Undefeated.
Undefeated. Yep, that's why we had to retire.
Even the playing field.
Yeah. It's rough for the little people out there, and we had to, peel ourselves off like a Band-Aid.
Yeah.
Give them
time.
I
am getting word from our agents in the field that Team Diablo Blanco is Xbox this time. So we've got one PC team, which is one more than last time, which I'm very happy about.
Absolutely.
So really, I actually didn't know that. My heart's with them. Livin La Vida Loba, PC team. I'm a PC gamer, and I hope these guys represent.
Absolutely, and I think it'll really help that none of them have played the game in months, and today will be their first time ever basically playing this game. I think that really puts them in a high tier section,
Yeah, sometimes you get stuck in your ways, you get tunnel vision, you don't see the big picture.
Yeah.
And when you're coming into something fresh eyes, fresh mind, great, excellent things can happen. And I'm hoping that's what happens with Livin La Vida Loba.
That was beautiful. That was borderline poetic, Ferg.
Thank you, sir.
Fresh eyes. I love it. A couple changes you will notice on the stream side, or if you're watching this on YouTube. Hi. So we no longer have the leaderboard as another big box taking up a lot of room. Gunbait101, who is our incredible man behind the scenes, making sure all the scoreboards are updated, looking at everyone's scores, putting them in live. If you look at the top of the screen, you'll notice a NASCAR-esque scrolling leaderboard that will update live as the scores get updated. So you will know at all times who's in first easily, where your favorite team is at, and to keep your eyes out for them. So I'm really pumped for that. It's such a cool feature, and I love everything Gunbait does. If you haven't checked him out, twitch.tv/Gunbait101. Give him some love. He deserves all of it.
This certainly is a real tournament.
Absolutely. Well, and because you're here, we had, Sentinel Grey is great and all, but, it gets old going, anytime you want someone to talk,
Yeah. And, I'm actually surprised we're not seeing him competing in this one. He did compete in at least one or two of our early tournaments. Maybe he got scared off by the shoutcasting
I think it was mostly our gameplay. He played in the ones that we dominated, everything. And that's enough because none of those teams really play anymore.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised he was able to emotionally recover from those losses. But
Yeah, I heard he didn't stream for almost a year.
Yeah, more power to him.
Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, another change. A team that has been with us from the beginning, High Rise Gaming. They've actually split into 2 separate teams tonight. So keep your eyes out for Team Just for Fun and Team, what's the other one they're in? Scrublords. Just for Fun and Scrublords is that team, but split up into 2. They seem to be trying out some things, see if maybe one of them can get their first win in any of our tournaments, which is pretty exciting.
Grudge match alert.
Yeah.
So remind me, Just for Fun, does that team contain Bacon's Nightmare or Joper Rights?
Team Just for Fun will be Bacon's Nightmare, and Scrublords will be Jopa Rights.
There we go. Yeah, that's another. That's kind of a head-to-head matchup, little side pot, if you will.
Yeah, a tournament within a tournament.
Yeah. So even if neither of them win, whoever gets higher between those 2 teams, someone's getting jerked off.
Amen. God, I wish I was playing now. Well, some numbers to look out for. It's very exciting as we do have 13 teams tonight. We are about 4 minutes out from game start. So many new players. I have no idea where the skills are at, what kind of points we could see tonight. The most kills we've ever had in a single tournament is 132. And that was 5 tournaments ago. So no one has beaten that record in 5 tournaments.
Oh, yeah. And that would be just Flav and Teddy that are reigning champions, correct?
Correct. For them, correct.
Yeah. And are they competing? Any members of that team competing this time around?
I believe Flavorous is. I can't remember exactly which team he is on, but he's jumping around with one of these guys.
Yeah, another player to look out for. One of our OGs.
Absolutely. The most wins ever in one tournament, winning a match, getting the BR dub, as it were, is 5. And that was in tournament number 2. It's been that long that record has been set.
Yeah, and I'm hoping, I don't think things have changed enough. These records can be broken. It's not a lost cause. And I think tonight we may see some. Our guys have been playing a lot, getting better. Maybe with these new weapon changes, new Loba changes, we can see some of these records get broken. I would just absolutely love to see that.
Same. I want to see these big numbers come back in. Got kids running around behind me. And then the most points ever in one tournament was 151. That was the same guys that got the kills 5 tournaments ago.
Ooh.
So we have a lot of tournaments to get broken that have not been in a long time. And I'm hoping with this many players on the field, we're going to see some crazy numbers, some incredible gameplay, and hopefully some new records.
I could not agree with you more.
Thank you, dude. I like it when we're on the same page.
Yeah, we have about less than 2 minutes until our first drops are going to happen. All our guys, I'm sure, are giddy with excitement.
Absolutely.
When you can't sleep before Christmas morning, I know I feel it, and I'm not even playing.
It's better than that.
Truly.
Because Santa, go eat your heart out.
Got him.
I'm going to go ahead and hit everyone with the @everyone. Go, 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 go. And I'll hold on to that post. We will hold it till the minute, and we will let everyone fly. So,
I'm excited.
I know. Anyone not following, we are back on Kings Canyon is the map currently with a lot of changes to it. And that was the map actually all these records were set on. So I'm hoping with everyone back on that map, even with these changes, maybe that might be the secret ingredient to all these high points.
Yeah, it's true. There's a lot of potential with these map changes. Like we were talking about last tournament, it can make all the difference with your positioning, density of players in certain areas and certain drops. So yeah, let's see how this shakes things up.
I'm going to go ahead and turn this music off. We've got less than a minute to go. Getting ready, watching all the teams. I'm jumping around here, making sure everyone's live so far. So far, we're looking good. I'm going to refresh a couple pages here. There are 13 people. So, you know, if we get any lag going on or anywhere, I do apologize. We're going to do the best we can with what we have. And I'm going to go ahead and send that post, and we are a go for the 10th community tournament, first one of Season 5 of Apex Legends.
And who are you thinking we start with here? Maybe you know, give the champs, our returning champs, a little love off the bat. Maybe they've earned that, or you want to check out some of these new teams that we haven't.
Well, looks like most everyone's just clicking. They're ready to go. Jumping in over. Yep, our returning champs here. We are on Mudda Trucker's stream. That's his Szechuan Saucy Boys.
No more coming in here, babe. Get out of here.
And yeah, let's see how they start the pace.
Yeah, I think they've earned the right to be the first people we check out the drop.
Absolutely.
He's been streaming for like an hour, babe.
Yeah, and just as before we like really get into some gameplay here, if we don't get to cover a certain team or teams as much as we'd like to, it is just because we have so many teams in the tournament this time and a limited amount of time. So we will try to get to everyone, but obviously there's going to be some amazing plays, amazing moments that we will miss, sadly.
Absolutely.
And please just bear with us on that.
We will do the best we can, but obviously, you know, we only care about certain people, and that's what we'll be watching. So
you read my mind.
We are having fun. All right, so here we go. Pretty interesting setup going on. Obviously, we have a Loba in their setup. That seems to be the character of choice for everyone currently. I mean, she's a great character.
You want to go?
Yeah, in many ways.
As these guys are jumping in, I would, just word from the field here. Team Livin, Vida, Loba, our main streamer for that, which will be Cheesy, has to do a password recovery before he can join the tournament.
My God. Way to represent us PC players, you stupid piece of shit.
Yes! All right, as we land here with this Szechuan Saucy Boys jumping into pit, an old favorite, you'll notice that Mudda Trucker here does have the Mastiff that was switched out from being a airdropped only weapon to being in the regular loot pool, which was switched with the Peacekeeper. So you will see a lot of Mastiff.
Wipe immediately off the bat from our returning champs here. That Mastiff putting in work. And what a great way to start the tournament. Instant team wipe and 2 kills for our returning MVP.
And they are now the proud owners of the pit.
There's a broken body.
That is a good way to start.
Excellent. Great way to start the game. Great way to start a tournament, if you ask me.
Absolutely. Well, as they've done their land and successfully won their first fight, we're going to jump around here. Jumping over to Bacon's Nightmare for team Just for Fun. Looks like they're landing in the middle of a large fight. Feithel already down. Bacon's Nightmare creeping up the stairs, coming up behind the enemy Bloodhound, knocking him down easily with a Hemlock, trying to get in there, getting snuck up on, and that is a squad wipe immediately. Feels bad.
Oh, it's another team!
You hate to see it. We're going to jump over, check on Little Nugget here. That'll be from team... I've got everyone everywhere. That's going to be Team Dropship.
Yeah, Nugget is taken out right as we switch over, but his teammate's still alive. Or one teammate, rather, Meteor Juice. Let's see if he can make something happen here. And he's dead.
And he's dead. That's a rough start. So a cool thing, there was a Wraith event they did in the game a while back. I don't know if you remember seeing that. We actually like went through a portal and wound up in like an underground lab. And so in season 5 now, they've added that to just the map, so it's there, which is pretty cool. So that's where they were just landing. It's a pretty hectic place to be.
Yeah, a lot of interesting stuff going on.
I'm going to jump over here and refresh for Mr. Novembro from Team Diablo Blanco. He might be having some stream issues. If he is over here still watching us, if he could give us an update what's going on there. I know they are a duos team jumping at it again. They performed very well doing so last time, and I hope they can get their stream fixed because it was fun to watch them last time.
Yeah, my heart is with those guys. Just 2 of them versus the world, and yeah, I really hope they do well.
We're going to jump over here to Uchi Mei from Team, that's a returning team as well. Team Banana Barnicle boys, who performed very well last time.
Yeah, I remember loving watching these guys last tournament. Rustic Virgin player to watch, not our streamer, but performed excellently last time.
Very much so. Their comms were excellent. The teamwork was incredible, and everyone's shots were just on point. Looks like they landed without anyone near them, but there's already only 9 squads left in the game.
Yeah, I mean, you could look at it 2 ways. Definitely no kill points is going to be a bit of a bummer for them, but might be an easy propulsion into the end game and get some easy, top 3 points, perhaps even a win without much of a scratch on them.
Yeah, absolutely. Like if they can get into top 5 in the first 5 minutes, like that's a good first game.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that like you said, man, that's a lot of killing opportunities just gone. Having that many people die within the first 3 minutes.
It's true. I mean, if you think about how many drops you get, 2 hours sounds like a lot, but if you ever played in one of these tournaments, you definitely realize how fast the time goes, and you don't actually get that many drops in the time limit. So your time is precious, and you need to be killing people.
And that's in real life too. Time is very precious. You think you have more than you do. You got to be careful with it.
We sure can learn a lot from video games.
Absolutely. I wouldn't understand most of the lessons I know now if it wasn't for Apex Legends.
Right.
So it sounded like they might have been in a fight, but turns out they were not. But if you are new to the game, you will notice in action right here is the new character Loba. Her ult is the Black Market. It'll bring in everyone, all the gear in the area to one market. Hey, and everyone in the squad or anyone that walks up in the game can pick 2 things from it and go. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, really consolidate the loot of an area. It's the first ability of its kind, really.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been really. I had opening day of season 5. I did jump in to try the character out, and it was really cool. If you third-partied someone and there was death boxes everywhere, you just throw that up and the list was just massive of all the loot. But then you weren't jumping to every box trying to figure out where the gold shields were. Just scroll through the list, grab it, and go. It was super sweet.
Yeah, and my mind thinks of possible traps you can set up with the black market. If there's a field full of death boxes, some gold boxes, and you throw a black market down in a nice sniping position, you just set it down and watch people roll into their deaths.
Absolutely. All right, so we're going to jump over here to Team Accidentally Good. Blind Mirage is our streamer. Looks like him and his teammate are down with Carnager, trying to push forward, getting sniped at as he moves in. Unsure how many kills they have this game. Looks like they're pretty far. There's 11 squads left, and they were eliminated with 0 kills. That's a rough first game. That's a rough first game, Ferg.
It'll happen. Yeah.
Absolutely.
But you know what? I believe in that team. They're posting some pictures of their setup in the Discord earlier, and
damn it.
I mean, there's no way to do bad with that kind of game.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a nice view, which they might have got distracted by. They have the interstate riding by. It's a nice place to play video games.
Yeah, if you're ever worried about your gaming performance, your shots a little off, I would just recommend buying a new gaming chair. Usually
Absolutely.
solves all my issues.
100%. Yeah, the better the gaming chair, the better the groupings of your shots. It's been proven.
Yeah, if it looks like a race car bed or something, even better.
Absolutely. Yeah. I couldn't agree with you more. All right, so now that they're loading into their next game, there's an ad here apparently. He just went live. We're going to jump over here to Eagles 05360102. Quite the name there. That is Team Blue Steel, who is a brand new team. We're just going to listen up for a second. Looks like they're loading into a game. Let's see how their comms are real quick.
Up on their streamcast.
Sounds like they're listening to us right now. Do you have any words for our competitors, Ferg?
Yeah, they update the scoreboard.
Yeah.
We have 1 point on the board
so
already.
far, I
2 other
mean,
teams
it
have
just
3.
looks like people need to be dropping hotter. We've if I were to give any advice anyway, the
so
first team we saw, they
have
hot
a
dropped, it
scroll.
worked out for them,
We're in
and
4th
they
place
are
currently.
solidly ahead now. And A lot of other
We're in
teams we've
fourth
popped
place
over
currently.
to,
They have a
they're
stream going across the.
maybe it's just unlucky
they're
not getting
streaming
enough
us.
enemies where they're dropping, but
Yeah, right
that
now.
seems to be as far as all the past winners of these tournaments. That seems to be the uniform strategy.
Absolutely.
Drop hot and live on the edge.
Living on the edge, exactly. And if that's how you want to beat these, these high scores that have
Actually-
been set by us in the past too,
Yeah, let's
like
go.
you got to land hot. That was how we got all of our wins at the beginning. It was just being
let's go.
amazing.
Skulltown
check
drops
behind
for
us
the
for,
most part,
People
or the
trailing
designated
us.
hot drops. That's
Absolutely.
our strategy. That's why we were the best.
So let's, and absolutely still are to this
I'm gonna
day.
go
Like we don't even
far.
need to play to prove it. Everyone just knows.
Yeah.
So we're going to stick with these guys as they are a new team. Give them some time. We're going to watch their first drop. They are landing in a pretty popular area. They have a Mirage, which had a lot of changes. I've heard very good things about the changes. An actually good character to play now.
I don't know. I stopped watching.
Bangalore and a Caustic, pretty interesting setup. Could be pretty trolly. What are your
I
thoughts?
need that flat line. There we go. Oh,
It
take
absolutely
It's all
could.
right.
You
Use
know,
that
every
one.
time I see a caustic, I kind of hate them, just because of the nature of the
Gonna take
character. But I
this.
am excited to see some of these Mirage changes in action. Definitely some
Never
more
mind, I found a
outplay
flat line,
potential,
I'm
I
good.
think, than just straight up run drone.
Absolutely.
Or Steven, as we like to call him.
Especially, a lot of people are
Let's go
still
find
getting
some
used to
people
a
and
lot
get
of
some
these
kills.
changes. So it's really
this
fun
way.
when we have a tournament
go
this
towards
close
pit.
to a brand new season starting because everyone's getting used to all the changes. So
couldn't
people are
agree
going to
more.
still fall for the bamboozles very easily because it looks like the real thing.
I have no idea. I'm not watching them now.
Sadly, though, no one landed in their little hot area. They're moving
You
towards
guys
the
with
pit,
me or no?
but we're going to go ahead
No?
and jump
All right.
around, get some more action. There are 13 teams to keep up with. They had their moment. They shined beautifully. I just want to see them kill people.
Oh,
Top tier looting, though.
Top
Good
tier.
job, guys.
I believe they are actually in 4th place right now. We just missed all the action earlier.
Oh.
Looks like Cheesy is up and running, ladies and gentlemen. Team Livin, Vida, Loba, without a Loba on their team.
That is, I mean, this could not be more of a troll.
Absolutely.
And yeah, they are our PC squad, so let's see if they can make.
Oh, this
something
person's
happen here.
like
getting in a
literally
fight,
shot
doing
over
some
here.
not great hipfire action by Cheesy with the R99. Maybe one of those hit.
Yeah, imagine being Cheesy right now. A very close friend of ours who's just terrible.
Yeah, he's really bad.
The best laugh in the business. The best laugh in the business.
You can be sure about that. And yeah, this is the guy who just had to do a password recovery as the tournament
one.
had already started.
Just so he can play this game that he has
so
not
you
played.
just so you know who he is to his core. That's who he is.
That is a perfect
Elimination.
description.
Got the healing.
Sounds like Mitchie was able to
Still
eliminate
behind me, I
someone.
think.
Lubert able
that
to
building.
loot a gold set of armor. Sounds like maybe one or
Here,
two
he's
more
got the
squads
fuckers,
running
so I
around
don't
them.
see 'em.
Maybe solo players.
Oh, there they are.
Someone pushing up on Cheesy. Cheesy trying to get the flank with his R99.
Right
Losing
there.
sight of him. Shooting some shots and missing all but one again. Almost no health. But pushing back, trying to finish him off as his teammates come back in.
Downed him.
Cheesy with the elimination on that
Great
solo
knockdown.
player.
That was the
Yeah,
last
and
one.
if there were one player to, actually, I'm not sure. I haven't really seen
Right,
Lubert
go ahead,
play much,
here.
but I know Mitch has been playing a lot of BR, a lot of
don't know,
Warzone,
dude.
and
Dra-
been
there's
getting a
dragons.
lot better
Dragons?
from what I
Fuck the
understand.
dragons,
So
dude.
Absolutely.
he's
Fuck 'em right in the
player to watch
face.
on this team if I were to choose one.
100%. Yep.
You guys got a treasure
But
pack
you know,
over here.
the old Apex is a lot different than Warzone.
What is going on?
It's
I can't
true.
see half my text.
Trying to switch games over like that is a very difficult thing to do for people who aren't me.
Hell.
Um,
Whatever. Fuck him.
Sucks to be them.
Non-pros.
Yeah, for non-pros,
Like, I can't
you know, it's
see
rough.
the floor.
Dude, this game is.
But I will
fucked,
commend
brother.
Mitch in another way. He if anyone in the in our tournament Discord knows, we have a great shit talking channel
A very good
Um,
one.
designated
something
just for
other
that,
than this,
and Mitch was bringing the heat today,
24
and
rounds, that's
yeah.
why I threw that in, like,
he really earned some points in my book.
It
some
was
brownie
nice to
points.
see.
Yeah.
You know, maybe we should have a new category where we,
Does anybody
in
have
between
heavy ammo
tournaments,
thing?
we
Yes.
add up points for the shit talk channel.
For that, if I can find a door to
That's
this
maybe
building.
a great idea. Or
I think
you know,
so.
maybe maybe the best shit talker earns like 1 or 2 extra
Alright, let's
points
try to
for
push
the
someone else,
for the
I guess.
actual tournament.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That would make that channel pop off like you
Alright.
wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
Yep,
There would
yep,
be
you called it.
tears and
Oh, did you?
feelings hurt, let me tell you.
I'm never
People
playing
need
in one of
those
your
points.
tournaments again. You guys are a bunch of dicks.
But I'm not dropping any frames.
No,
Yeah,
my
we
God.
take
Yeah, I'm not
things
getting any
too
frame
far.
drop, but I just don't have a floor.
Sounds like Mitchie Slaps, who in regular
gonna be so
Mitchie
fun.
fashion is having
Yeah,
issues
it's like-
with
it's like
any game he plays,
city.
and apparently cannot see his floor. Something to do with not updating drivers, I assume. This issue happens all the time. Let's just take a moment and laugh.
Alright.
Oh, classic.
Oh, what an idiot.
Anyway, let's move on from them, guys.
Yeah.
Let's jump over here to a stream that does not appear to be up. Max Power. I'm gonna check to see if they are live over on Mixer. They said they were gonna do Twitch, but they might have had to switch over because of issues. I'm gonna go ahead and double check this right now. We'll see what happens here. Let me just type stuff correctly instead of being a moron. Okay. It's not working. I wish Mixer was happy. All right, we're gonna move on. We'll figure that out in a minute. Okay.
Yeah, hopefully they are able to get a stream up so we can verify their points there.
I know they were jumping around back and forth whether they're going to do Mixer or Twitch, and we're practicing different ones to see which ran better, was smoother and whatnot. So, and they've been back and forth all day. So I'll also have to figure out which one they went with.
Spoiler alert, it's Twitch.
Yeah.
Twitch is smoother.
Amen. Amazon Prime. Crazy, crazy thing. Those free subs. So right now we're checking out Griffin ODST from Team Hattrick. This is actually a player that I think maybe the 3rd tournament they played in and have not been back since, or before that.
Yeah, I seem to remember Team Hattrick being on our leaderboards at one point. They definitely performed well. I don't recognize the player name, but I remember Hattrick performing very well in at least one of our tournaments.
Absolutely. I'm not seeing any points kills on our streamer, at least. It looks like pretty quiet. They landed in slums and are moving downwards. Not sure if anyone else got any kills. Sounds like a lot of pretty slow drops here. I'm going to move a cat real quick.
It's been looted, but partially?
Oh, hey, we're on the stream right now. There we go.
Nice.
Don't mind that. That cat tends to like to walk over and put its paw on the power button, and thus bloop goes the PC.
What's that
You
name?
hate to see it.
You hate to see it. So sadly, they are looting around, so we're going to have to just keep jumping around here. And we are now moved on to our 13th team, which does have an ad right now, so we're just going to worry about that. And jump back over here to Bacon's Nightmare. If you want to take over here for fun, they're in a top 3 situation.
Yeah, great positioning at the moment. They've got high ground set up. It's got a little caustic trap in case anyone pushes them. All have great armor, good guns, it looks like. They may be opting to leave the high ground and maybe push one of these teams or maybe just reposition.
Is there more than
But
one team over there?
things are looking up for them.
I think so. I think all 3 of them are kind
Yeah, it sounds like they know where one team is, and that 3rd team, there's just, they don't know,
Somebody
but
just dove on us.
someone is dropping down off of a balloon. That might be the other team. Could be a solo player. A lot of shots getting hit on them. It is oh, here comes some more of their teammates moving in.
Another dove.
Oh yeah, things are heating up. Looks like one of the teams
Somebody's coming up.
ballooned past them. Wait,
The other team pushing at them up
Knocked
the
one?
stairs.
there's a knock from Bacon.
Thirsted. I'm gonna heal.
Getting the
down.
thirst.
Yeah, and they are looking like they're in the best position here compared to all the other teams.
Back up, Sam. Back up.
Just from their positioning alone, now they have more players down. Got numbers advantage.
Absolutely. It sounds like the 3rd team is coming into 3rd party of the guys they were fighting. So hopefully
Teams are fighting back.
that makes it super easy for these guys. With the caustic, actually, one of the cool changes that I'm excited to see how people use it in this tournament is that friendly players on your team moving through your gas are no longer slowed by it.
Yeah, huge buff there. Actually.
Absolutely.
And it looks like they opted to push.
One's down, one's down.
There goes the enemy Mirage.
One on top, one on top.
Pathfinder's getting high ground.
And there it is.
It is. Great,
That's what I'm talking
great
about.
decision to push there. I think
I
they
thirsted
held the
that
high
race so I
ground when
get
they
the free
needed
kill
to.
for
Absolutely.
And they needed to save some time, and they're going to be back dropping into another game faster than they would have if they were.
Absolutely.
And they
I
just
think
threw around the door.
sitting on that high ground with a caustic,
you went in
keeping
natural,
them
I was
from
like
wanting to
fucking
come
them
up the hill at them was a great strategy. Was at 10 kills with a first place that is 15 points from that one game, but sitting on top on the high ground there with the traps, keeping them the other team from wanting to push them, and fighting both teams, causing them to flank into each other so that you could go in and third party them, was a brilliant play.
Yeah, great shots. Yeah, that was great ending. Love to see
Absolutely.
that.
You love to see it. I'm glad we switched over just in time for that.
Yeah.
All right, so let's jump over here to Mudda Trucker from Szechuan Saucy Boys, who was our winner of the last tournament. Looks like they're pushing in on another team. One kill that we can see on the board right now.
Yeah, and I believe these guys are in first place as of the last update, so they have established themselves in first, asserting their dominance once again.
As you can see here, they are in a new area of the map that is sitting above the puddle that used to be Skull Town. It is actually in the water underneath them right now.
Good shots from Mudda Trucker, 2 downs. from Mudda
Hitting those
Trucker.
flatline shots as if it's nothing.
Yeah, this guy is a pleasure to watch always.
He was he the one that was just wrecking people with a Havoc last tournament? I believe so.
I think it was, yeah.
Oh, finishing the guy and having the death box fall off the map feels really bad.
A golden death box too.
Ugh.
I mean, it was probably just the self-revive that he just dealt with, but you never know.
Absolutely. That is 2 extra kills for him, which means another member of his team finished the third person. So as we've been here, that's 4 more points they've gotten. Or 3 more points. Quick math, I'm a god.
Market, he grabs some armor. Things are looking good, and I just love the this black market edition. It makes looting after fights like this so efficient, and teams can just like loot and move on without having to waste too much time.
Absolutely. And another fun change they added in, spread throughout the map are these stations. Basically, if you activate them, they'll boost everyone's ult to full. And so if you're planning your rotations around that, you can keep your Loba ult going and just loot as you go beautifully.
Yeah, great point. And there's probably a lot of tricky stuff you can do, honestly. Even like Wraith ults, keep chaining Wraith ults together, moving from point to point. Yeah, I'm loving some of these additions, keeping things quick.
Absolutely. Well, as they finish that fight and I'm not seeing any action again, we're going to go ahead and move forward here to a team we were not able to watch earlier because there was a lovely ad. Amazon. Little Nugget from returning team here. They are in the middle of a fight. Little Nugget with an R301, which you actually haven't seen used as much recently, which is very interesting for how strong it was for a long time.
Yeah, still, it was my favorite weapon for a long time, and it was a good time to switch over. These guys are getting some kills right off the bat. There's another down for Little Nugget.
Crispy R301 shots. And also, it's cool that they with the addition of Skulltown back in, they added this part of the map as well. What was this? Octane's Pleasure Palace? I don't know, Fun Palace? Whatever.
Only Loba would join him.
Amen, amen. Looks like Meteor Juice getting knocked down. Little Nugget trying to armor swap, but it looks like it might have been one they already did. The enemy Loba, you could tell she just used her tactical ability to teleport elsewhere. We'll see if she comes sneaking back around or not, if they can find her and take her out. Looks like she has come around, and Little Nugget easily shoots her in the face with a hip fire.
Yeah, good bait by his teammate there. Just like ran the enemy Loba right into Little Nugget's rifle. So yeah, good movement there.
Very good movement. And that is a clean squad wipe.
Yeah, these guys are hurting right now. Not much in terms of heals. It looks like some tall boys or some cans would do really well right now.
Absolutely. And once again, this is Team Dropship, who has been with us for almost all the tournaments. They've been, constantly coming back. It's been a pleasure to watch them. And I believe I'm gonna see where they are sitting right now here.
Gotta get there.
Looks like they are. I'm hearing some fighting nearby, so hopefully they get another shot. I'm waiting for this leaderboard to swing back around. Currently, we do have Szechuan Saucy Boys in first place, Banana Barnicle Boys in second, which is actually exactly was first and second last time. That's very interesting to see that.
I'd say very reminiscent of our last tournament. These guys are
And
good.
here we go. Dropship is in fourth place right now.
The bridge.
Yeah, and if anyone's paying attention to our tournament within a tournament just for fun, does look like they're in fourth. With
Third place.
Oh, third place. My bad.
They gotta
And
give you going up. They know I'm
what
here.
was our opposing team there?
Scrublords, who are in
Scrublords,
6th place.
sixth.
Oh, I
So
have no
anything
heal.
can happen
Get me
there
quick, get me
still,
quick, get me
but
quick, quick,
just
quick, quick.
Absolutely. Okay, so Team Dropship is pushing in very, very quickly and aggressively on another team, and get wiped. There you go. That was that Shoutcast right there, folks.
Yeah, they didn't have much to work with. Basically, I assume their thought process was, well, if we win, we get these quick kills, but because we don't have much, we don't really want to waste our time. So if we die, it's maybe not the worst
I
thing.
gotta
Absolutely.
better at that.
You know, and it looks like the other team was
you post it?
was ready for him. I think they thought they were sneaking up on him, but they had a well placed trap ready to go. All right, so let's jump over, and hopefully now that his power is back on, we can check out Novembro, who is our 2-man team. Looks like
Hey, they won their last game.
they
Champions
just
of
won
Arena.
this game. Yeah, I wish we'd come here sooner. That
I
was
know.
5 kills and a win, 10 points right there for our duo team.
Yeah, those are the underdogs, guys, and they are doing extremely well. Apparently, already got a win. So.
Absolutely, yeah. Keep your eye on that leaderboard whenever you see Diablo
They're
Blanco.
like,
Remember,
I guess we should have came by sooner.
that
We
is a
just won.
2-man squad. So if you see them further
Like,
than anyone
y'all
else,
catch us
you
at a
remember
good
that.
time, guys.
Hey, we caught you at a good time. We just saw the screen sing that you won, guys. They're all talking about us, Ferg. Can you believe that?
Jealousy, I would
Yeah.
imagine.
Yeah, you could hear it, just the jealousy oozing from their lips. You know,
Yeah.
yeah, it's embarrassing, really.
Love y'all.
We love you too.
And, yeah, if anyone doesn't know, anyone watching how the point system works with randoms on your team, you can go in with less than 3 players. You just can't count any kills your random teammate gets as points. So your wins will still count, your top 3s will still count, but only the points that the official team members in the tournament make with kills count.
Correct. And luckily, with Season 5, they did keep the duos lobby as an option, so it's not like they're in, trios with only 2 people. Like, it is still an even playing field, just one less person able to put points on the board for them. But I
Yeah,
think
and
we're going to
less-
see them doing just fine.
Less people to kill, too. Less potential points.
Absolutely. All right, so we're going to jump over here to Uchima from Banana Barnicle Boys, who are in 2nd place right now. Things are not looking good there, Ferg.
No, Rustic Virgin's hanging on by a thread. He's throwing off that teleporter. And yeah, he's definitely hanging on for dear life here. No kills on the board though, but not giving up quite yet. Maybe gonna...
Absolutely. Only able to pick up 1 team member's beacon, so even if they succeed in bringing their team back, like, there's still only 2 people.
Yeah, and we'll see if they can scrounge around here. Hopefully, if this area is not looted.
We're going to go ahead and refresh and hope that sound works. This is the mixer issues we were having last time. Looks like, yep, we do in fact have sound once again.
And
So,
there's the respawn from
Yep.
our streamer Uchime.
Rustic Virgin with the clutch, per usual. An incredible player. Does have the heals, able to get themselves back up to full health. Hopefully, the rest of the team here can get some loot and get back in the fight. Looks like they found an AFK
They
player
found an AFK,
just standing right underneath the landing zone.
and that's free kills if I've ever seen. 3 points. Folks.
Oh, wow. What are the odds of you landing and finding an AFK player when you have no loot? Easy points. Oh, you love to see it, Ferg.
You love to see that. I mean,
You love to see that.
just watch yourselves. If that keeps happening, we might be doing some VOD review.
Oh, at least that's a free one.
Oh, yeah, there's a free point right there. You love to see it. You love to see it. So while they're trying to loot back up and everything again, as we have so many teams, we're going to go ahead and move on to, I believe, Blind Mirage was who we were not sure which platform they're going to be streaming on. Looks like they are live and happy to go again. Blind Mirage, the only member of the team still alive, hurting very hard. Only 4 other squads up with 1 kill on the board. The rest of the team gone. No health and does get eliminated, but that did get them in the top 5. Couple points with 3 kills. That's still a 5-point game.
Not bad at all.
We're going to go ahead and refresh that again as it feels mixer.
All right, ready up.
There's some sound. There we go. All right, so we're going to move over here to Black Mesa, who also was having issues earlier. We were unable to see them. It looks like they're loading into a new match. So we will... Oh, no. They are just getting out of a match and ready to go into a new match.
We're at 8.
Yeah, good to see our technical difficulties being sorted out. I actually had a few teams that were not live. It seems like everyone's up and running at the moment. So
Looks like everyone either got their password recovered or their internet working.
5, 6.
Cheesy, you... this will go down in history.
Yeah. Sorry, I was late for the tournament. I had to recover my password for the game I haven't played in months.
And guess what his password was? Cheesy.
Yeah. 5 E's and a 3 for some reason.
His password is just cheesy.
Yeah. What a complete total loser bag. Am I right?
Oh, God.
So,
Hate that guy.
All right, Black Mesa, we'd love to hang out, but sadly we do have so many teams playing. Hopefully you can get everything figured out next time. We're going to jump over here to Eagles from Team Blue Steel. He does have 2 kills himself on the streamer. Rest of the team does have some loot, some decent shields with 7 squads remaining.
Yeah, getting into the end game here. And, yeah, I like their position.
Oh God! Sounds like it looks like someone snuck right up on them. A whole team they did not see.
I didn't see them.
Man, those guys were just crouching bush Wookiees. Those look like some Fortnite players that just came up on them.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like the enemy Mirage uses ult, which is actually usable now. So who knows where he's wound up at now? Looks like they were able to maybe get the whole squad wipe. Yep. And they were successful getting their teammate back up and in the fight with 6 squads to go. 1 more until they get those extra points.
Oh my God, I have 0 shield.
Yeah, and it looks like they will be pretty looted now. Their enemies definitely had more loot than they did. These guys were like hurting on, or it looked like they were hurting on heals for a while, but
that's alright.
Now they're in a great position for this end game.
Absolutely.
I got a Phoenix
now. The new grass on that map is tall. I've never seen anyone just crouch, sneak through it up on a team. That was actually pretty crazy.
Yeah. Times are changing.
I mean, we would have reacted perfectly to that.
I would have known
that
they were there before I even stepped foot anywhere near there. But
now that sounds a lot like hacking. I don't
No. I gotta go.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Some technical difficulty. Sounds like Ferg is disconnected somehow. Poor guy. You hate to see it.
Oh, so we all have 2.
So it looks like another team was wiped out, so that does get them in top 5, so a couple extra points on the board. We're going to stick around here just for a second to see if they wind up in, the top remaining fight here as they move into these final circles. Some good comms, keeping people pulled back. A lot of people excited in these scenarios. You get in the tournament mindset, you just want to push everything, and that's good.
Yeah, we encourage that.
Absolutely.
Anytime I see a team running to their death, it's just like, respect. A
Absolutely.
Viking's death.
Yeah. The best of deaths.
That's a good strategy. Draw them in.
If no teams are pushing them here in the next couple seconds here, we'll go ahead and move on as there are so many teams to look at. So little time. Only an hour and a half left of this tournament. So many people we want to see get wins.
Yeah, and time is flying.
Absolutely.
Already a quarter gone.
Maybe we can switch back by in time. They're not seeing. That's a lot of ground to cover without seeing anybody. But we are going to go ahead and move over to Cheesy, who's loading into a game. Bye, Cheesy. Have a nice night. Back. Oh no, this was the stream we were having issues with earlier. The max power from team. Which team is max power again? Bang Bang Dead. I'm going to see if their alternative streamer is going, and hopefully that works for us. And then go check if maybe they're over there on Mixer. Looks like this guy is not going. I'm going to check on Mixer real quick just because I want to give them the chance and to make sure that they're streaming, obviously.
Yeah, I'm going to check their...
if you want to check the Discord there.
It looks like they are posting screenshots. I just hope that someone is able to stream.
I'm not seeing anything from them on Mixer either. If you or perhaps Gunbait wants to throw a message to them in the Discord, I'm not seeing them live anywhere. And if they could give us an update on that, that would be wonderful. Thank you so much. Let's move over here to Jopa writes, hi, baby, from Team Scrublords, who is one of the members of the tournament within the tournament, trying to beat out Team Just for Fun. Jopa with 1 kill on the board. No idea how the rest of his team is going. I know Lichbert and Red Ben, who are his teammates, are very good players. 7 other squads remaining, 8 squads total. Getting pushed right now from the left. Jopa moving in to use the ult.
So did they?
Pushing on R99's, R301's blasting from everywhere. Jopa moving forward with his shield up, with his R301 pushing. Look, tempted to move his ult, throws his ult in the middle of this team who might be in the open. Sounds like another team is sneaking up behind him. A perfect time to use that ult. He does get some damage, purple shield damage, but doesn't look like he got any downs or more damage than that. With that many people there, that is a rough thing to see, that little of damage. Jopa needs to back up and heal, but not a lot of time to do it. Looks like that other team might have snuck in and third-partied.
And I am, for our team, I just sent you a link. They do say they are streaming, but it might be one that we didn't have previously. So see if that link works for you that I just sent.
Oh yeah, that's one I did not have.
For Team Bang Bang Dead.
Okay, I'll check that one out then.
Cool.
Thank you so much. All right, looks like if you want to pull up.
Oh, I got two.
Oh, never mind. Jopa just reaching out with a random burst of R301, hitting 2 people in the head who had no health, getting the downs, wiping that squad easily, getting the loot on the other guys. There you got Red Ben hurting over here, another team pushing up on them, 6 squads remaining. If they can win this fight, that gives them a couple extra points for being top 5 and for the kills. This is a crucial moment in their career against Team Just for Fun.
Yeah, things are heating up for sure. And it's good to see people using the L-Star.
Yeah.
L-Star was a classic meme for a while on how bad it was, but it seems like it's it's respectable now. You're not gonna laugh at someone for using it.
I'm gonna attempt while they're in there preparing for that fight, attempting to get this other stream up. See if that works.
Put yourself out.
There we go. All right, I'm going to mute Jopa here real quick. Give these guys some screen up since they are working now. Streamer is Old Daniel 10. That'll be for Team, which I don't have them on the board because it was a different streamer at the time. For Team Bang Bang Dead, who is a new team. They tried to actually get into the last tournament but couldn't get enough people and sadly could not make it. I'm glad to see them this time. Max power right now with 4 kills, 6 other squads on the board, 1 teammate down, and the other teammate with good shields and some good loot as we move into these final circles.
Yeah, Max Power is just going to have to scrounge here. Looks like he just got brought back from the dead, so just going to make do with what he can find. Not a great situation, but I've seen wins pulled out with less.
Absolutely. We do it all the time, honestly. Go ahead and give them a follow.
Give me a Mozambique and a dream, and I'll win you the game.
Absolutely, dude. 10 out of 10 times. 100% success rate. Looks like his nasty, his teammate was in a fight, was able to back up, use their Q ability to escape from that squad and dip out of there so they can get back together with their loot and push together, which is a very smart play. Yeah, Loba's ability to escape. I've used it a couple times to get into a good position, but it's definitely the best when you're using it to get away from a team.
We should go through here.
Yeah, really reminiscent of Sombra.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like some of these, I wouldn't call them crossover abilities, but similar abilities to Overwatch. Take the best from not just that game, but other games, and that's what would work in this sandbox. And I think Loba's a great addition.
I agree. I think it was something that needed to be done to the game. Looks like this team that their Loba was running away from did find them here. Some good shots coming from the Havoc from Max Power as they use the smoke screen to try to get away back inside this lab.
Yeah, and I think it was smart of them to disengage a little bit here. They had serious positional disadvantage, and Yeah, the repositioning is necessary.
down to business.
Opting to take the portal all the way out.
Don't forget that team's out
Great
of
strategy. Lets you fly out as if you're taking one of the balloons and just escape that team and land wherever you want to go. That was a great strategy to escape. They
Yeah,
knew they weren't
great.
going to fin that fight, and so they got out.
You gotta take fights now.
You know, they got a fresh
We're wasting
drop.
a lot of time.
Exactly. Looks like they're landing in the middle of another fight or a team that just finished. Yeah, it looks like they're third-partying a team right now off the land. Hopefully they can sneak up in here, get some points after running away from the last one. Some great Havoc shots going in on, sadly, a not actual player there. He just got bamboozled.
Out there, bud. Top one dead.
Yeah, and when movement looks real like that, I feel like bamboozling is a serious threat.
Absolutely, I agree.
And there's a knockdown.
He came up with that first.
Or max power. Things are looking up.
Finding the rest of that team right now, ganging up on him.
Nice.
And there she goes.
Easy. That new kill leader. Run away from that fight you knew you couldn't win and happened to land another one and became the kill leader. That's what you want to see.
Yeah, 2v3 too. They made those guys look like nothing.
Absolutely.
Like a hot knife through butter.
Because they were nothing. Looks like another team has just snuck up on him. The Pathfinder looks like he just went immediately for the loot, not realizing there were players sitting there looting it, trying to get out of there quickly. I think they just scared the bejeebas out of him, as if our team earlier with the other guys in the tall grass, hungrily trying to chase this Pathfinder down, looting as they go, having to break through the doorways, death boxes everywhere you look. 5 squads left, Ferg.
There we go, and that's points on the board.
I think Nasty with the best shields you can have in the game right now, the fully powered up Evo shields, that is the red. Max power with purple, shooting coming in from behind them, trying to figure out where this team is. Sounds like Nasty able to easily kill them, wiping that squad. Another point on the board. Only 2 other squads remaining. Guys, this is the end game right here. We're going to follow this through the end.
Absolutely. Yeah, things are looking good. I mean, even though there's only 2 of them, they seem to just be running through squads very easily. They're working well together, pinching players, good communication.
Absolutely. Very smart plays. Sounds like the other 2 teams are fighting right now. We'll see if they can drop in on them in third party easily, maybe wipe up for this win. Either way, there's going to be a lot of points in this game.
And here we go. The shots are being fired. Going up against gold armor, but cracking the shield. A few whiff shots there. He's going to try to wrap around and drop the Bangalore ult. Smoke and disengage a little bit. And create a bit of space for himself.
Absolutely.
Taking that launch pad around the back end. With the cleanup kills. Enemy team bunkering themselves inside. Another down. These guys are looking great. Some great aggressive pushes here.
Absolutely. There it is.
Man, that was clinical.
That was beautiful. The ability, they dropped into third party. They used everything in their arsenal to create as much noise and panic for the other 2 teams remaining and use that to their advantage and just went in, like you said, clinically, surgically removed everyone else from that lobby.
17 kills and a win. High points.
Wow. That's going to be good for them.
I think that was our first bit of action we saw from this team. Team Bang Bang Dead, and I'm happy they're here because that was a pleasure to watch.
Absolutely. I'm glad you went and got that link for us because that's who we're watching just now.
Yep.
And we would have missed out on that if we hadn't gotten the updated link for their team. That was cool.
Yeah, so coming in hot, new to the tournament, but first impression of them is they are very good.
Absolutely. And this is the kind of stuff you want to see in this tournament. Immediately jumping back over to Jopa, who only has 2 other squads. He is the kill leader with 5 points, moving in on basically the last circle.
It's a tiny circle at that. Looks like the enemy team is above them on their roof.
And another team on the very edge there. Jopa going to use his ult. Very smart tactic to try to bring these guys off the roof.
Gonna disrupt them off the high ground, and he does get at least 1 hit off of it, breaking some shields, a few good hits off of it.
Looks like he broke everyone's shields, just can't get the shots through the ceiling to finish those guys off. They didn't even try to get off the roof, they just hoped for the best and sat through it.
Yeah, they just are confident with the amount of heals they have to just kind of sit up there and heal through that Gibraltar ult.
Yeah, this other team that's sitting out there, as this last circle closes in, they're going to be dead for sure. It's going to be which team these guys have to try to push. It looks like a Jopa moving up to try to finish these guys off while the players from the roof are taking some pot shots at both of them. This is going to be a very interesting final fight here, Ferg. What would you do in this situation? With a team sitting on your roof, the circle closing in on the building so they can stay up there if they want.
Depending on the team comp, that Gibraltar ult was going to be their best bet in the final circle. I honestly think it's going to be hard for these guys with the enemy team on their high ground like that. But I would probably honestly go down and wait for the circle to get small enough to where it would force the enemy team off the high ground, because they're not going to be able to get much done here from below.
Absolutely. I think this game is going to come down to who can time their healing to survive the other team.
Yeah. Ooh, great shots by Jopa, though. Almost knocks a guy. That's about 192 damage. That almost cracked it open right there.
Looks like the other team, the third squad there with just a single Loba, trying to move around, does not actually get wiped up as this circle moves in. Somehow gets underneath the building. So this game is legitly up to who survives by timing their healing right before they die from the circle.
Yeah.
It's between them, the solo player beneath, and the team up above. This solo player could win.
And this is tense, man. I can't even imagine what's going through it. Like, they have so much in their arsenal, but there's not much they can use.
Jopa finding an ultimate accelerator, able to hopefully pull it off, get his ultimate as this final circle moves in.
That could be the difference maker right there.
Right
When
there.
it starts closing in, I'm gonna throw my ult.
He's gonna have to use this smart. If he uses this ult correctly, this could be a win for them.
Absolutely. This will either work or the other team just jumps underneath the building and survives it.
And Jopa famously in our last tournament won by himself with the Gibraltar ult in this fashion in the late game.
Yes, he did. Through
so
almost 3 squads solo.
He's got a big brain.
Getting pushed by the solo Loba. Don't know what she was trying to accomplish there. Dead. Just gone. Game over for her.
Yeah, and he's holding on to it. He's keeping the discipline, which I really love to see. He's got a big brain with this Gibraltar ult.
Absolutely.
And classic big dick energy, as we say.
Jopa is the king of big dick energy.
BDE,
Yeah,
baby.
man. And that big dick damage. So that Loba box actually had quite a few heals. If they're able to get into that box, hold on to that, Jope. If they're able to get into that box and get all those heals, I think they could be set for this last ring closing. And this is it right here, boys. The countdown is complete.
And there it goes.
Jopa dropping the ult, hoping to force these guys to come down. They do not jump down. Jopa does break their shields. They are stuck inside, and they win it!
There we go.
What a win!
Interesting last circle. That Gibraltar ult actually did some good damage there, I saw. And
that's what won it right there.
In those small circles, it's a serious factor, and that's another one in the books for Jopa.
There's 11 kills with a win.
Ooh.
That's good. That is way good. And honestly, if you saw, I thought they were going to lose because their health was like 1 tick away from leaving. But I think, like you said, because of his ult, it just put them just barely below them, so they all died. That we're talking less than a second of time between them losing or winning that game.
Clutch Gibraltar ult, and honestly, that Loba pushing them kind of won them the game.
Mm-hmm.
Because was that the box that had the ultimate accelerator in it? Or
no, he was able to get the ultimate accelerator before that, but that did get him the shield battery. So you get his shields back before you went out and shot them one more time as the circle closed, or else he probably would have went down right there and wouldn't have got the ult off.
Yeah, great timing there.
Absolutely.
Really, really fortunate to find that ult accelerator.
And while we're here on Jopa's stream, he is streaming a lot this week for St. Jude's and is raising money. If you want to jump over there, twitch.tv/JopaWrites. If a mod could throw that in the chat here in my stream, that'd be awesome. And you want to go ahead and donate over there for some St. Jude action, please go ahead and do so.
Yeah, and if there was ever a worthy cause, it would be St. Jude. So
100%.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to jump over here to Griffin, ODST from Team Hattrick. One of his teammates.
Kills. Very good, boys.
Actually just got revived. Sounds like there might be some fighting close by. They are pretty wide out in the open there. Healing back up. They did swipe a squad. We're hearing from their comms. That is a couple points on the team. Their audio is very loud, and 13 squads remaining.
It went off immediately, but didn't give me any health or anything. But the audio queue was super fast.
Get up.
Uh-oh.
Okay, 3 kills. Very good, boys.
It just refreshed. Back to what we just saw. This isn't something new. This is we've already seen this. That was a scary. I was like, oh, did he just get sniped?
Yeah.
Bashy, grab that level 2 knockdown shield. Or not knockdown shield.
We'll just hang out for a second and see if they get another team push here. If not, again, there's just so many teams we need to move. We need to move around, but you know, we want to give everyone the chance to have something happen while we're looking at them.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think maybe we should, because it's the mid game right now. It might be a while before they see anyone.
Yeah. I'm looking to see where they are right now. Team Hattrick. Currently, they haven't been in a tournament for quite a while. Looks like they're currently sitting at. I'm waiting for that to refresh here across the top of my screen, so I can give you an update. Looks like they are pretty low on the bowl here. They got to get some good games, some more points here. Currently in 11th of 13 right now.
Very good.
What are your thoughts?
Things could be worse, and I assume these guys haven't played the game for a while. If they haven't been in one of our tournaments for a while, so they might just be getting back into the swing of things. And yeah, as long as they're having fun. He's got kills on the board. Oh, that was odd.
That was odd.
Looks like he just
like ran to invisible wall there. They are very excited. They just found out they are on stream right now. Hopefully that makes them push someone. I just heard the words "let's" followed by "do" followed by "it," which is always a good sign.
Yeah.
They have found multiple squads in a large fight here.
Big things about to happen.
Pushing in for the. Ooh, using his Mirage, almost getting away. This other player not falling for it at all.
And
Griffin going for the chase.
Hip fire only, and it was a solo player, and he's down. I don't think I've seen Griffin ADS once this fight.
No, not at all. It's all about that hip fire, man. Griffin pushing in here, not their gas, so it's hurting them very badly.
Damage. You might. Oh, very close to dying there, actually.
Sounds like their teammates did clean up inside, so they did that, basically a fourth party, and succeeded.
What did we come out of that with?
Yeah, glad we stayed with these guys. It is always confusing when you have a caustic on your team. You see that ult go out, or you see the traps come out. You think it's yours, and yeah, it can make for some serious meme-worthy deaths.
Absolutely. They almost got wiped because they sat there for just a second too long.
One more tick, I think he would have died there.
Absolutely. That could you imagine that being the thing that gets you? I mean, I can't because we're such good players that we wouldn't fall for that, but
no, I've never taken a tick of damage from a caustic.
No, not at all. Looks like they're trying to loot up, find some healing items. Maybe nothing in any of these boxes. I'm seeing a lot of gray and blue boxes. Maybe not great loot. This is mid-game, so it's possible people just landed, didn't have a lot, and rushed forward. And, you know, happened to be on the wrong end of these guys' hip-fire barrels, you know?
Yeah, still about half the squads left. You know, they've got stuff to work with, and he does take damage. Yeah, it looks like he got just tapped in the back a little bit there.
Take it from here, man.
Oh, yeah. Up on that roof.
Yeah, it looks like he's opting to, maybe wrap around. Thought he was going to go around, but just going to go through the building and maybe peek these guys on the right.
Not a lot of ammo in that 301 or the Spitfire.
Yeah, he does need to be careful here and only take shots that,
I think they're pushing.
You know, have a high percentage of landing.
Absolutely. Maybe some ADSing is needed.
There's a good scan from the, oh.
That is one down here.
And he's throwing the Arc Star on the down guy. The BM is real.
That's good. Jumping that guy, he does have ammo for both of his weapons, which is awesome.
Yeah.
One's coming down ramp.
Really good communication.
She's hurt.
And another arc
Oh, she
star.
got by me?
Anytime
Oh,
you
gold
down
shields
someone,
on me.
just throw an arc
Fuck.
star on.
Sounds like one of the players pushing in does have gold shields. Pushing in, trying to finish up. The Loba is down with the Spitfire. Hopefully not wasting too much ammo.
Right here.
Goes for the arc star finish. Go, and then they all push in together to try to finish off this third guy on the team. Some missed shots there. Looks like he got hit by his own arc star, and they were able to clear out that squad. More points on the board. 6 squads remaining. Plenty of loot to be had. Wow.
Yeah, throwing an arc star on a down guy twice in a row.
Twice in a row.
That's just style points right there, and I think this guy just became my new favorite.
Oh my gosh. Real fast here. Daytime, thank you so much for the tier 1 subscription. You are a good
Very
gamer,
nice.
and you've proven it.
Did somebody get? Oh, somebody got those.
And
gold shields.
Daytime is
Very
one of
good.
our competitors, right?
They also have
Absolutely.
Healing items on like
What,
every.
what team would that be?
That would be team. So many people on the list.
Those,
One of the teams competing here tonight, Ferg.
Okay, I'll give
Really?
you what I don't
Yep,
have.
one of the teams.
And yeah, just as a note to all of our competitors, we do accept bribes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's keep
Just
going,
let that
lads.
be known.
Yeah, have you heard of Amazon Prime?
Twitch Prime, let me tell you.
Let me tell you, it's incredible. It doesn't sound like they're pushing another team right now, but that was some really good action from them. I'm glad we got to see that on stream. That is some good points. As we had just mentioned that they needed more points because they were in 11th place.
Oh, I got
They
you,
just
boss.
wiped 3 squads right after we said that. The hype was needed. They saw what they were on stream. They full sent it, and that was good for them.
And I like their chances going into endgame now. These guys are looted and confident after those kills.
Absolutely. Jumping over here to Deathray, who we've not been able to check in. He was in our Warzone tournament, the first tournament he's jumped into with us. He is going to be Team Magically Delicious. It looks like they're loading in. I'm going to check and see. They are in 7th place currently. So right in the middle of the pack. That's not a bad place to be.
Yeah, not bad at all. And I'm curious to see. It doesn't look like this guy has that much experience just based on his level with the character he's playing. Maybe more of a Warzone player and decided to hop in just for shits and giggles.
Yep, could be.
And we'll see his skills transfer over to Apex.
I'm seeing we've had quite a few people jump over that played Apex when it launched, and then left shortly afterwards, and then recently, like maybe this season or the last, jump back into it.
Yeah, and the hype of a new character is real.
Absolutely. Which, interesting enough, we haven't seen as many squads. I figured we'd see a Loba in almost every squad. Probably maybe half the competitors tonight have had one.
Yeah, surprising. A lot of Lobas on the enemy team, but
yeah, definitely.
Maybe people are just comfortable in what they play and don't really feel like switching over, at least in a tournament setting where performance matters a lot more.
Absolutely, I could see that.
Maybe these guys would play Loba if they were just playing for fun, but things are serious now. There's a lot on the line, and they just need to play what they're comfortable with.
That's a really good point. Because her toolset doesn't give her anything to get away. Like Wraith or someone does. All her stuff is. I mean, I guess her bracelet, but you have to launch it and wait for it to land before you go anywhere. It's not a quick getaway.
Yeah, can't use it too well in the middle of combat. There's some lag time in there.
It looks like they have found a team while pushing into Octane's Pleasure Palace, we're going to call it from now on. A lot of grenades going out here from Deathray. Some good shots, good hits. It doesn't look like the other person has any armor. Very heavy chase going through this maze of jump pads that is Octane's Pleasure Palace. Does get the down. Teammate does finish them off. Might have been a solo player. I'm not hearing anyone else.
Yeah, looked like he just went down.
I've got a G7 Scout that I really don't want to use.
Very interesting.
Someone else gives me
But there's some more points on the board there. Good fight, good communication. These guys, it's a big thing. If we don't know how they're doing, really, we try to listen to their communication and base off that.
Okay, deal. I'll take that.
Daytime, thank you for the gifted sub to Luber. Daytime was in the Warzone tourney. That's where we know the name.
Okay.
Yeah. Love you.
But I have seen Daytime, being a little active in the old shit talking channel.
Yeah.
Very,
Very good.
jeez.
Looks like they're just pinging for loot. We're going to go ahead and move on as we get close to halfway through this. Black Mesa asking for a check our score, please. Hi, Bubba. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You ask? Okay, Gunbait is on the job. We're going to go ahead and move over here to Bacon's Nightmare, who looks like he might be loading into a match. As we get into the second half, we'll just start jumping around looking for action here. But he is one of our competition within the competition, and I believe he is sitting at... This is going to update in just a second. We'll know how our competition within the competition is going here, Ferg.
Yeah, I'm excited to see. And I'm curious to see, now that we're pretty much exactly halfway through the tournament, what our overall scores are looking like, if anyone's on track or even has a whiff at breaking one of our records.
Hey.
Well, looks like, ooh, that win from Scrublords put them in front of these guys here.
Really, man, this is a heated competition.
Just for Fun has dropped down to 9th place. Oof, it's still anyone's game there. They just for fun here, just needs one good game also that could put them back up there.
Yeah, the man, it's crazy how close everything stays.
Yeah, absolutely. So they're going in for a land. Doesn't look like anyone's really with them. We're going to go ahead and jump over here. Looks like Mudda Trucker is also just jumping into a game. Little Nugget getting ready to jump in. Novembro getting ready to jump in. Let's jump over here. Here we go. Uchime from Team Banana Barnicle Boys in a top 3 situation once again. Very good loot. Everyone's kitted up the wazoo. Fully leveled up Evo armor or gold armor.
Nope.
Yep, got kills on the board. Top 3. I mean, no matter what happens, this is a good game for these guys.
Absolutely. Uchi is kill leader with 5 kills.
Nice, nice.
Looks like now it's one squad left. They are pushing on these guys very aggressively.
They're flying.
Oh,
This
right
could
here.
hurt if they don't get inside fast enough.
Finding
Looks
one
like
run around. Goes for the finish on one. Jumps in. A lot of hip fires from these Havocs. Really good shots coming in, trying to find these guys. Looks like maybe one player left. They found him as he comes forward by himself, and there's the win for Banana Barnicle Boys right there.
Yeah, these guys are clinical, as we say. They
Yeah.
just no fear pushed around, and yeah, my God.
We like if that took us 15 more seconds to get into this stream, we would have missed it. That's how fast.
16
It was
kills.
so fast.
16 kills and a win.
That's a lot of points.
And competition is heating up.
And they are excited, dude. That is fun to hear. You love to see that. Oh, that's fun. That's a good feeling when you can perform that well when people are watching. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And I know a lot of people go back and watch the VOD of these shoutcasts too. A lot of people in game don't get to watch it live, but they really like to relive the experience. So a lot of people are gonna see your highlights if you do make it on stream.
Absolutely. We've seen what is it, the 4th or 5th win we've seen tonight?
At least we're doing a lot
I think the
better,
4th win we've seen overall.
first tournament. We're actually winning and dropping a lot of kills so far.
Are missing, and yeah, it's great to see. We've got a lot of good players. So I'm proud of our guys.
Absolutely. We're going to jump over here. Looks like Blind Mirage is loading into a match as well. Black Mesa loading into a match. Eagle is on the ground. Man, that stream is really crisp, actually. Wow, that looks really nice. No kills on the board. It doesn't look like anyone landed near them. Nothing super exciting there. Cheesy, here we go in a top 5 situation. Cheesy with 4 squads remaining. A couple kills on the board for Cheesy. Not sure everyone else is doing. This is Team Livin, Vida, Loba.
I mean, I'm kind of under.
Yeah, good to see some PC gameplay.
They just ran.
And is it me or is Cheesy looking very red today?
He does look
they
very
ran out.
red. I don't think he's hydrating enough during this tournament.
Yeah, either that or,
Because the
got a
rain's
little
wet, and that's why.
sunburned on his pasty white skin.
Absolutely.
Or
See, I can't see.
maybe
if
he's
that's
just been doing a little of the old drinking.
That's
into
definitely
other-
possible. As we all know,
Ran,
Cheesy is
Ran around.
Raging
I'm up here.
alcoholic.
terrible. Just the worst. He's been arrested 4 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But
rough.
What are you going to do?
Yeah.
He's got to feel those laughs somehow.
I can drop these down.
Do you guys have sniper ammo?
It looks like they're trying to find these other teams. They thought they did. A lot of shots were happening, and then silence. Some good calls. Cheesy getting a little sweaty here.
Letting them fight a little bit.
Pushing in with that hemlock, breaking some shields, getting some hits in. Sneaking back into the circle. Looks like they're creeping up behind this squad.
In the circle there. And I'm curious if he throws down the ult on the 1 in a million chance that it lands on someone's head.
God, that is the best.
I would throw it down if I were him, but we'll see if he's feeling a little nutty.
Anybody got light ammo I can borrow?
I got some. Yeah.
Give it back.
No, I don't have any. I'll give it back.
It looks like they're taking their time here. That is a lot of open space, which understandably they don't want to push out into.
his
Good
shield.
shots
I broke his shields.
on the enemy running across, but nothing nothing fatal quite yet. Looks like they are wrapping around left.
I think someone ran away this way.
Let me get a different angle here.
I have footsteps this way.
Mitchie?
Yeah, and they're
I
just
just
gonna
wanna
let
check
that guy
behind
run
us.
away, loot up some of these boxes,
there's,
take their time,
There's
and try to go into the last circles with some more confidence in their loot.
Right, sniper rounds.
Alright, I am kidded, boys.
All right. 3 remaining squads as they push in. Feeling pretty kitted. Not perfect shields for a final push here from everybody.
Yeah, and I do believe the solo player they were shooting at got cleaned up by someone else, so they can be pretty certain that someone's on the other side of this little choke point they're in right now.
There we go. Some snipe shots coming in.
Shields get ripped by a sniper off the bat.
Sound like a triple shot.
Yeah.
So luckily nothing to worry about too much. It's not going to do a lot of damage to them. Like if that was literally any other sniper in the game, he could have been just dead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go around to the right. Guys, I'm going to the right.
Yeah, triple takes, it's a little more versatile, but for actual sniping only, it's probably the weakest of the snipers.
I think
Absolutely.
they're fighting now.
Yeah.
There.
For the circle.
It looks like they're
Pretty
opting
close,
to
then
wrap
I'm
around the left side. Are you... Has the stream frozen for you?
Yeah, just now. Yeah. Well, it's coming back now. It looked like one team was far out, and then another team, they had no idea where they were. And this is a pretty big circle closing in right now to be trying to figure out where 2 whole squads are at. Some good hemlock shots coming in from Cheesy.
Yeah, and I'd love to watch these guys get aggressive here.
Don't
I
get
know
stuck
that
behind
time
this rock.
is a wasting all this time, no kills on the board. It's a big circle, but there's also a lot of open space they have to push through.
Absolutely. Still no idea where this other squad is. They did just get... nope, that was Mitchie's
Fires
scan going
from
out,
there
trying to figure out if
and
anyone
from
was
there.
near them. Could you imagine the other squad was hiding behind the rock they're on top of?
Right.
And it is the last squad now. It looks like whoever was a solo player got knocked out, and it's just our Livin, Vida, Loba team versus the enemies.
Down, boys.
Absolutely.
Kill this guy.
Doing
Cheesy.
good damage.
Absolutely. Mitch gets knocked down on the other side of the bus as well. Lubert trying to push up. They do get wiped out. That is a second place right
Hit
there.
all headshots on me, man. I got fucked.
Hate to see it.
You hate to see it, but you know, it's cheesy.
Did they just
Yeah.
win? They won.
He deserved to lose, let's be honest.
Yeah.
I got second.
Just
Fuck.
look at him.
Moving
Look
on.
at that face of shame. That's 4 kills with the couple for top 3. That's still, 6 points for that game.
Fucking damage.
Not terrible. But yeah, maybe he can go drown his sorrows in some more binge drinking like he's known to.
That is the way he lives his life. Jumping over here to Daniel. I believe this is team... I can never remember because we had to switch up who they were. But they were playing really good last time we snuck into them. Nasty is down, who was one of their top players we were checking earlier. Everyone else is down. Max Power with just gray shields. 3 kills on the board, though. Moving around with the Havoc. Does get the knock. Barely survives that fight there. Does get the finish. Another kill on the board for him. Tries to escape to heal up. And maybe, finish off these guys, get his friends' banners, and move on.
Yeah, and I believe this is Team Bang Bang Dead. It is hard to keep track of all the team names with so many players, and we do let everyone name themselves. So our guys get creative, and we love that. But it is
rough.
It's hard to remember,
especially when he had to. This is the team we had to switch the stream on halfway, so they're not on my list. So trying to look over my stream list and figure out who it is, it's rough, man. You hate to see it.
But we are making it work.
Absolutely. Looks like he was able to get one of his teammates' beacons back in a little triple take sniper battle with someone on the high ground, Anakin. rough thing right there does get finished off.
Got melted.
Yikes.
But a good try from Team Bang Bang Dead, not giving up. I like that.
Looks like a quick game. They had 4 kills. That's nice to see. Turn around, jump back in super fast. I like it. Jopa writes, getting ready to jump into another game. I believe last time we checked with them, they were in 6th, right? No, 7th. And they are currently still sitting in 7th place.
Nice.
We're going to jump back over here. I think it might be the same game still for Team Hat Trick. Griffin ODST. They are on a different map. I guess this map did get back added into the game maybe this week. So playing on a different map. They are in the top 10 right now. 3 kills for the streamer right now. Not sure how everyone else is doing, but I'm sure they have a couple. These guys have been playing very well.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, 3 kills on one guy is really solid. Looks like they've got some decent loot. Yeah, I'm curious about their decision making to switch maps. Maybe you just need a change of pace, or they feel more comfortable on this. But it seems
that
like
could be
is on Kings Canyon, except for these guys.
Yep.
Say 15 points.
And that's in when the last Apex tournament, we had a pretty even split of people on either map. So it's pretty cool to start seeing that again here. People, maybe succeeding more or less depending on which map they're playing on. I know I do terrible on this new map, but I play better on Kings Canyon.
We should take the high
Yeah,
ground.
and I feel like Kings Canyon can be more concentrated in a lot of areas if you're looking for kills or quick kills. And this, I don't know, seems to be a lot of open space in this map.
Yeah, it's a very big map. It is a very big map.
But whatever works for you.
Absolutely. I know there's, we saw, I think in our top 3 teams, they were actually all on different, well, not all of them, but we had 2 of them on one map and 1 on Kings Canyon, And so, it's kind of cool to see that split between the top players even,
that is really
instead of
cool.
it being,
I have
everyone that played well was on one map.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah.
Take that.
I wonder, maybe everyone's just playing Kings Canyon this time around because of the recent changes.
That's probably what everyone's been practicing on for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so it looks like they're just figuring loot out right here. We're going to jump over to Death Ray, who sadly is just getting ready to jump into another match. Wish we could see more from you, but sadly we just happen to click on you when nothing's happening. I'm going to refresh here on Bacon's Nightmare for Team Just for Fun, who has an ad now because I had to refresh. Thank you, Twitch. # not sponsored. Wish I was. Partner me. Jumping over to Mudda Trucker is loading into a match as well. Here we go. Let's jump over here. I'll let you take over for Little Nugget from Team, off the top of my head, I do not remember which team he's on. Team Dropship, who've been here around a lot. They are in a top 4 situation, and he is the kill leader with 6 kills on the board.
A little bit better.
Yeah, it looks like they're just in the middle of a rotation right now. Just used that Wraith ult, trying to get into the... Looks like, they are moving into the circle. Some fighting is happening. People going down a lot, actually. Whole squad just got wiped. They're in the top 3 at the moment. More kills still coming through. So this is just going to be third-party control, hopefully, if they get there in time. Basically just running towards the fight right now. Hoping to third party.
Last squad.
Oh, already down to the last squad. Wow, where'd those other 2 guys go?
There's another, Little Fred, enemy of theirs, is just murdering everyone.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, Little Fred has just, as soon as we moved over, it's just been kill after kill in the feed from him. So, might be going up against a pro here.
Or a hacker.
It's true, that exists.
It definitely happens in Apex.
Yeah.
A thing I just wanted to mention, which is I'm glad they fixed when Season 5 launched. The hit registration has issues sometimes in Apex. That's just the nature of the game. But there was a really bad bug. I don't know if you heard about this, Ferg.
I have not.
They had a really bad bug where the hit registration, it was like legit server side, not in the coding. And so there was like half the time you'd shoot someone and there'd actually be blood coming off them like you were getting the hits, but no damage would actually pop up. And so they did fix that this last week, just in time for us, which I'm thankful of.
Yeah, good thing we messaged them about it, and they apologized, sent us some, a tasteful gift basket as an apology. And,
absolutely.
We're okay now, but thankfully they were able to do that for us.
Mm-hmm. Indeed, and it'd be a really nice date night for me and my wife, from that basket. It was very kind of them to do.
Did it right. Oh, good. I'm so good.
Our
at
friends
this
over at
game.
Respawn, thank you so much. Hank, you know who you are. You're the real MVP.
Yeah, Joe, John, all you guys.
Jingleheimer and Schmidt, we love you guys. Looks like they just switched spots with the other team. They're on a hilltop. The other team has moved on to the roof where they just were. Some good grenades going out. Doesn't sound like they got any hits. Maybe one person out here by themselves. If they just move together and just systematically take that one at a time. It is a Gibraltar with an alt coming down. They're going to have to quickly move around to not get hit by that. And push in on this guy who's just now alone. This poor Gibraltar does get knocked.
A few seconds here. Not really doing much with that ult, but tiny bit of time. Maybe his teammates are coming, pushing them this way. But I don't think, yeah.
Ooh, Zob's getting sniped hardcore. Was Scruffles the guy we were scared of?
Little
Fred.
Little Fred, yeah, who actually just hit that headshot on Zobs.
Little Fred does look like he's pushing up now. Nugget with a really good flank, moving up around behind, getting those shots on, does drop him. That was not Little Nugget, actually, so they do have the god tier player still to deal with, but it is a 3v1 situation. Hopefully they can pull this off. This might be a win for them here in this game right now. Pushing forward on the other map, trying to figure out where they are. This guy got away.
And yeah, if I know something about Little Fred, it's he's tricky. There's the finish on the enemy Bangalore. That looked pretty brutal.
Really good portal placement here, going into or out of where this final circle will be to find the guy with the portal inside the next circle so they can quickly get back and forth. Very good. Sounds like they might have found them. Meteor Juice getting some shots on. His armor being broken. Did get the down. I think he's going for a finish to finish the game here. Does get the execute off with the grenade. We got to watch that in style, and there is a win for Team Dropship.
Yeah, I like that he whipped out the Arc Star too. If that becomes a tournament, I will be a happy man.
Oh my god, I love it. So before this game, they were 7th place.
And that was big game for them.
Wow.
6 kills and a win, over 20 points on the board.
21 points from that game, man. That's crazy. We're going to jump over here to Novembro. I'm going to check over the scores here for a second so we can get a rundown as we move into the last 45 minutes here, if you want to go ahead and take over here.
Yeah. This is our duo team. It looks like they are just moving. Not sure if there's any enemies in their vicinity right now, but I'm curious to see what their team is in terms of points. If the duo queue has left them wanting or not. It's like November just booting up a little bit.
I just realized I got the vault key.
But these guys seem to be holding their own. Not
that's too far.
Not hurting them that bad. They're not in last place last time I checked. And it looks like we have a bit of an issue with some points for one of our teams. We're going to get that cleared up quickly. And these guys are sprinting, maybe, hopefully, towards some gunfire here.
We don't have to go.
Get some points on the board. We would like action from you guys.
Diablo Blanco, who we're watching, actually is in 10th place. Our duos team is doing better than 3 other teams.
That's great to hear, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're bringing it. I know they have at least one win when we swapped over to them at one point.
Absolutely. They were barely in last place last tournament as a duos team. I think it was like 2 points difference between them and the team in front of them. I wish stuff was happening, but sadly, we just come by at the wrong time.
I know. Hate to see it. But
you hate to see it.
We still have about 40 minutes left in the tournament, so there is time. There is time for ball.
Absolutely. We're going to jump over here to people that have been playing very well tonight. Uchime from, I keep forgetting it, I should have this memorized, but there's a lot of teams to keep track of here. That's Team Banana Barnicle Boys. It's one team you think you'd remember because it's such a great name.
The Triple Bs.
I'm going to refresh so we get some audio here from Feels Mixer. We're going to wait for the load. There it goes. Just a quick rundown here. Looks like They might have got a couple fights. Looks like 1 kill at least of the streamer. So if they wiped another squad, a couple points there. 14 other squads remaining. Probably still pretty early game. Not a lot of great
okay,
loot.
Fuel's Mixer again. Come on now, my guy. That'd be like Fuel's Xbox now.
You know what? It feels Xbox too. Let's just throw that in there. These guys, as they try to move around, they are watching us currently, listening to all the great conversation we're having, really trying to uplift all our players at all times. No negativity at all, because we're just such incredible and kind people.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should check in on that piece of shit Cheesy at some point. See how much he's letting his team down.
Yeah, okay, we'll jump over there real quick. Actually, Cheesy with the kill, and they're moving in top 4 again. They moved into endgame once more. But, you know, Cheesy, it's not your turn on the list, so bye, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, too bad. Real quick over here as we move through everyone, a Blind Mirage here from team. I need to have this in a better order here. Accidentally good. Looks like everyone else is. One beacon has been picked up. Both beacons are now up. Carnager trying to move out of the middle of a gunfight here to bring his team back in. He does have a kill. Not sure everyone else is doing. 13 squads remaining. Hearing a lot of movement, gunfire from every direction.
Yeah, hanging on by a thread. White armor and no actual health healing. And he's got a ways to go to get to this,
Where's the
this beacon.
You got people around you. Turn around.
The team, they're trying to figure out what would be a good beacon to run to. Team's chasing him right now, knowing where he is. Hopefully he can get away.
Yeah, this is going to be tough.
This is terrifying.
If he pulls it off, though.
This is it,
Could be legendary.
He does
Popping
pop his
that
ult
ult.
just to make him run faster, which is brilliant.
Yeah, that's a great use of that ult, honestly. Trying to catch people or trying to get away.
I see it.
And you'll be able to spot people because they'll be bright red as you move in, trying to get to the recon or the revive beacon to bring your friends in.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Throwing a scan out there.
Looks like he might be in the all clear to bring his team back in. All of them will have basically no loot, no health right now. This is going to be a rough, but they could come back from this. I mean, people like us do it all the time.
Yeah, they can scavenge. There's some unopened boxes right there, it looks like.
It looks like all these doors are closed. This whole area might be unlooted. This could be a very lucky revive.
It could be in a pretty decent situation. They're only about halfway through the game. 11 squads left, so they've got some time.
Absolutely. But no one is pushing them right now, so we are going to have to move on as we are, you know, less than an hour away from the end here. Black Mesa over here, Team SPRZ. Last 10 remaining squads trying to climb a wall. He does have 10 kills on the board. As the kill leader, one of their teammates has timed out, cannot jump back in, and their other teammate looks like fighting someone up on the hill. Mesa cannot get up this hill to get back into the
climbing this wall. 10 kills, but defeated by a rock.
Oh my gosh. Some good hemlock shots going out from Little Nugget as they push forward, trying to get some more team wipes here, get some more kills. His teammate does go down. Might be a full team he's running into right now. They do finish his friends, so there's definitely people around this corner. This could be rough.
Going for it, though. Ooh, great shots on a guy trying to loot.
Does get a knockdown.
Ooh,
Finally does
getting
get
shot
pushed
from
by
the
2
side.
different people.
Ooh, 2 knockdowns, but he's... Oh, man. Great shots by him. Can he clutch
Getting
it?
sniped from another team to the right.
Oh, great shot at R99.
Very good shots. I think if he hadn't got sniped in the side...
Oh, he would have. He absolutely
would've
would have won that. He was getting picked off from, from his side from a whole nother team. So,
The
but you
carry
know what?
from Black Mesa
10
right there.
kills. That's good points right there. Even if you don't win, I'm glad we got to witness some of that game.
2,400 damage with the 10 kills for his team right there. We're just rewatching this again real quick. Yep, that sniper shot just barely did it. He couldn't finish the reload there.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
See it.
We're jumping over here to Eagle from Team Blue Steel, who seem to be doing pretty good tonight. I'm going to, yep, they're currently, man, 7th place has been hot tonight, man. Every time I check on this where a team is, they're in 7th place.
Yeah, it's crazy how close everyone is.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about our top teams, like our top 3, how close it is there, but in the middle of the road, it seems like everyone is within a few kills of each other at all times.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna check on see how close these top guys are while we're watching this.
Yeah. It's been a while since we checked in. I believe the Banana Barnicle boys and the Szechuan Saucy boys are our top 2.
Yeah, our top 3 are all within within a 10-point range.
Really? So that's way closer than last time. Then 10 points is extremely close for our
That's
top
one game.
competitors. That's literally one game
Yep.
can make the difference between winning and losing it all.
Dude, you've been poetic AF tonight. Can I say that?
Thank you. You as well, sir. Top.
I could cry.
We are the best, aren't we?
We are. You know what? Listen, let's enough of the gameplay. You know, I'm muting them. Whatever. You know, like
yeah.
Let's just talk about how great we are for a while. You know what I mean?
You know what? I think I'm gonna declare us the winners of the tournament
I agree.
now.
Just
we
for
haven't
everything
even
we've done.
played yet.
We don't need. Their points are our points. So combined, we by a landslide. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, any kill they've gotten is because they know that we're watching. Therefore, it's our their success is our success.
It's true. It is. I like how a lot of our competitors have the shoutcast up in the background.
Yeah.
And they know when we're watching, and it really makes them, at least with certain teams, become more aggressive, be a little riskier, put on a show for the people at home. And,
yeah,
I just love that so much.
I love this. That's so fun. Or like, oh my god, like someone's dead, and they're like, they're watching you. Go, 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 go. Or when we say truthful things, and they get upset.
Yeah, truthful.
Where'd you see him, Rose?
Feels mixers. You know what I mean?
Cheesy, raging alcohol.
Raging up. Do you remember when Reeb died a couple tournaments ago? And it was crazy.
Oh man.
1v1ing that fire, dude.
I haven't missed him.
No, not at all, dude.
Yeah.
I wake up every day and I'm like, man, I might be. Nope. Reeb's still gone.
Oh my god, it looks like Eagle just runs into a nester in that corner. I wonder how long that guy's been there. And he gets killed by him.
Looks like he did drop into that room thinking that might have been a teammate. Had the triple look.
Oof. It's a real nester right there.
Yikes.
It's rough. Not moving at all.
Oh. Because that's rough, because I've had that happen where, like, your teammate's further down the road and their name is hovering above the enemy in front of you's head, and so you think it's your friend.
Yeah, and the enemy, like, hesitated before shooting there, so it seemed like he behaved like it was a teammate, too.
Absolutely.
Because he kind of looked at him.
Little Eagle does get team shot. That was an entire squad staring at him, shooting him at the same time. Tries to get the self-revive off, doesn't get it in time. That does leave one teammate left to 1v3 it while they do have fresh armor, and he does have blue. And I just want to throw this guy's name is Rose Grows 420, and I respect that. You can actually hear us in the background of the stream. If Elmmerfudd, if you're listening, you're very handsome. Some very good shots coming in right there. Rocking the double full auto SMG loadout, pushing underneath, trying to get away so you can get a heal off, get a reload. Looks like they're rushing him very hard, trying to get any sort of grapple out. Cannot hit it and does get caught up too.
Man, yeah.
Oh, that's rough.
Grappling hooks feel bad, and especially with these balance changes. I guess people are getting less practice with the grappling hook because it seems like it's never off cooldown anymore.
Yeah. But they did get top 5 with 5 kills, so that's still some good points right there.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Looks like Cheesy is in a new game. Not sure how that game we left them was, but okay. Good luck, Cheesy. Oh, okay. Jumping over to old Daniel. This is going to be our team that we keep switching off of. This is
Bang Bang Dead.
Bang Bang Dead. Thank you so much. You're a god. They are in 2 other squads remaining. Max Power, the streamer here, with 7 kills. Not sure how the rest of his team is doing. Wide in the open on the new map as well. Trying to find these other guys.
Yeah, it's working out well for them this map. I'm 7 kills in top 3. Looks like they all have great loot. I'm a little worried about. I'm sorry, with old Daniel's ammo situation. He's rocking double light ammo.
Ooh.
And only about 110 shots in reserve, which is a lot for the scout. But once he starts spraying with that R99, that 110 shots is gonna go real quick.
Absolutely.
Looks like they have found some opponents on this roof here. It takes a few pot shots and slides away.
Well, there's a drone flying out. Looks like the drone's trying to go for its ult to break everyone's armor. They did shoot it in time, so that was not a successful ult. Pushing in does get it down in the doorway. Laze's armor does get broken. They're pushing in hardcore, trying to finish these guys off.
Yeah, good good finish there.
Chasing this guy as he tries to heal up. Easily finishes him off. Their teammate, which they did accidentally leave upstairs, does get shot down and finished. Both of these guys with gold armor pushing up. It might be a solo player, I think, is all that's left of this other squad. Oh no, it is the last squad, so this is a full squad they're pushing on right now. A lot of shots happening, trying to figure out where these guys are. They're on the roof above them.
Yeah, interesting. It didn't go for the revive there. It looks like now his other teammates went for the revive. Well, Daniel's just skirmishing this other guy.
And there it is!
Just a solo player.
That was that was the last guy there.
Old Daniel finishes the game off as the kill leader, which you love to see.
Absolutely.
That's another. Every time we've switched over to these guys, I've been pretty impressed.
100%. Well, an interesting thing there, when they pushed that building, there was 3 squads left. But the squad they were fighting that whole time wound up being the only other one. So that third squad had to die in the circle. That's rough.
And 22 kills in a win. Super.
Wow. That is some good points. Let's go. Good job. Bang, bang, dead. Thank you for joining this tournament.
Yeah, Daniel must have ended with 8 kills or something. 8 or 9?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's a lot of kills from the whole team there.
Wow, this is a team I hope comes back time and time again. They've been a great pleasure to watch every time we tune over.
100%. And are we aware of their standing?
Let me see.
5th? I think they're 5th.
I think you're right. The live scoreboard here is on the current rotation. So we're waiting for that to refresh. They are currently, we do have Szechuan Saucy Boys in first place still, just like they were last time. Team Dropship in second. Scrublords, which is Jopa's team, in third. Banana Barnicle Boys in fourth. And our friends here were just watching Bang Bang Dead in 5th place. But their score does need to be updated. That could push them into the top 3 because that was a huge amount of points from that game.
Yeah, it is. Man, so the top spots are so contended. Maybe more than in any tournament we've put on, honestly.
Absolutely. Moving over here to Jopa writes for Team Scrublords, who is in the top 3 right now.
Doing that style execution right as we swap over.
Yeah.
I'm happy to see Jopa in the top 3. He's been his team got a little unlucky in the last tournament.
Absolutely.
Seems like they're doing really well.
Let me finish.
Keep holding on to his third, going for another finish. Looks like his team has moved on to the new map as well. Looks like maybe a lot of teams played the first hour on King's Canyon, then switched over for the last hour.
All dead.
And good job, Jopa, getting all the style points and the final kill from that squad.
And Jopa does get an arc star, so hopefully he can finish the down guy later with it.
Yeah, that's just a great thing.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna
it's a
have
great
to go
plan.
back and go back and review the VOD. But was there do you recall what player did that first?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's hat trick. Griffin ODST.
Griffin.
Griffin was the guy. We tuned in, and we were like, "Yeah, they're 11th place. They're gonna need to get some more points." Then he arc starred everyone.
Yeah, that was incredible.
That was when we went, "Let's go!" And then they just pushed every fight and got a bunch of kills. Luckily, this is if anyone has been watching Jopa on his regular stream or in the tournaments, our Apex ones, ever since this map was introduced, this is his favorite place to land. So his team knows this spot very well. It's very rare you see them land here and not win the fight. They are very good in this spot.
Yeah, he yoinks that gold backpack, which is a big come up for the late game.
Yep, absolutely. It doesn't seem like anything else is happening here, but we did tune in just in time to watch them wipe a squad, which is good to see. We're going to jump over here to Griffin ODST, who we were just talking about from Team Hat Trick, who've been playing very good tonight. Griffin with 1 kill. It looks like there's 9 squads left. They might be pushing a team right now and seeing some pings.
And they're going to have to win this one quick. If they go into the late game with this gear, it's not going to work out well. All white armor.
This has been looted.
Not great weapons.
I saw
a lot of ammo, though.
That's true.
But with that Spitfire, that ammo is going to go quick.
Okay. They might.
Yeah, real quick.
Okay. They might still be here. Be cautious.
But yeah, hopefully they can just kill
Alright,
some
I'm coming up
people
on
and
you guys,
take
hold
their
on.
stuff here, or find some unlooted areas, because going into the late game, it's getting to that critical moment that we all know where it's too, like, you've come too far in the game to do well with your current loot. Like, there's just no way.
Absolutely. You know, and it sounds like they're trying to sneak up on another team. We'll see if they're able to find these guys. It's like they were here when they were moving up. We're hoping to see some action from these guys. If we don't see
nothing
anything
yet.
for a second here, we'll switch off
Anything
them.
that was looted here was looted
But
a long
you want
time
to see
ago.
guys sneak up and just assassinate a team, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious if the enemies have heard that gunshot shooting that caustic trap. Probably not, but shooting it does eliminate the possibility of people tripping that trap and alerting them of their position. Another heavy weapon there.
Like, especially since
Trying
winning
to
is such a
come up on
time
some better
investment, I wish
armor.
it was like
Really
rewarded more.
like to have that before getting into anything serious. Maybe
Purple
from
stock.
this world drop.
Ooh, yucky.
A Kraber. We're hearing an ooh yucky coming out. Not a fan of the Kraber, apparently. Finding a team respawning one of their teammates in, maybe a couple. So they know at least one guy won't have loot. Unsure where everyone else is here.
I'm gonna get close and ping.
And did we say this team is on console? Because I do see some PC controls, but
I think they might be on PC. And I just did not know. We do have two PC teams.
Fucking free range, boys.
Which is why ODST's been playing so well tonight, obviously.
it's
Down
true.
one.
Yeah, seems like they can actually hit shots.
Yeah, I'm tracking him. Oh no, that's a Mirage. Sorry, Mirage. I'm faster than him.
Oh, I'm excited to see that in the Shit Talk channel.
He jumped over.
Yeah, but it does make me...
This poor guy with no loot dropping in front of him on the ground, not realizing he's there waiting for him. It looks like maybe
Hey, good stuff.
gets the
And
finish
there-
off. It was a
there you go.
Mirage. Almost fell for the Mirage running into the wall. I would have and shot it.
Yeah. I am surprised that no one, considering this
Any
team
heavy
is
ammo
on
over there?
PC, no one wanted the Kraber.
Oh, very nice.
It's one of my favorite weapons. I love the Kraber.
Yeah, well, it's feeling. I'm seeing, especially now that we're seeing more 301s, which you haven't seen since, like when we were playing. I think auto rifles might be back in the meta for
Yeah.
probably the last 3 seasons. It's been shotguns and snipers.
See him? I don't see him.
Yeah, and if you can, like in our last tournament, if you
this
can
is
hit shots with that
interesting.
energy
Where are they
assault
going?
rifle, that thing
Are they
will
coming?
shred you
Oh,
pretty
holy
quick.
shit!
Absolutely. Looks like they found a guy crawling up around behind them. That team that they found on the balloon actually was turning around to jump back on them. They didn't expect that. Tried to climb up to find this guy and just got dropped on. Everyone getting shot left and right. Sebastian with 1 health, trying to survive, heal up, maybe get a revive. These guys pushing in hardcore. Here it comes, and that is the finish right there.
It goes.
Sadly, they didn't expect that team to drop on them and tried to go for the solo player, which led their backs being open to this other team. And
Yeah, that
hurts.
happened really fast.
Yeah.
That was under a minute. They all, yeah.
I always hang out in just a second.
but still, top
Yeah.
5 with six kills. That's a good points.
Not bad at all.
We're gonna jump over here. Death Ray, my friend, I'm so sorry.
You just
Every time we load onto you, you're
Unfortunate.
loading into a game.
Yeah, really sorry.
He got a lot of Warzone time, so it's okay. We're gonna be fine. You know.
Yeah, like I said at the beginning before we started this, it's a sad part of having so many teams that we're gonna miss. Some people are gonna be unlucky like this. And, yeah, it's just a part of life.
Yeah, Death over here yelling, "I hate the Havoc. I want my Warzone guns back." Definitely struggling switching over to Apex from Warzone for sure. It's a hard switch. If we weren't in the last 20 minutes, I would say let's just watch because he hasn't gotten a lot of time. But sadly, I mean, we have to.
Yeah, there's just so much going on, so many teams.
We're just gonna start flipping through until action happens here. Bacon's in a top, Bacon's Nightmare in a top 12. No kills. I'm seeing not fighting anyone. Mudda Trucker here does have 4 kills. There's 8 squads left. It sounds like they're pinging, maybe getting to a fight right now. Trying to heal up, getting some loot. Shield swapping mid-fight.
I'm going up the zip right now.
And I just realized. Ooh, some close hip fire action. Does good damage, but gets taken down.
Not enough shots from the flat line, which he's been lasering people with all night.
He has.
And this is Team Szechuan Saucy Boys, who are in first place. So these are the Slayers right now. The revive coming in just in time.
Mutter Trucker, our MVP from last tournament, and Just Seductive, who was part of the team that holds all the kill records for our tournament. So these guys are pretty stacked.
Absolutely. Which I found interesting, considering all these guys have been slaying, that they have not reached the overall kills, that they need to take back Just Seductive's old spot.
Yeah, and what are the highest kills in the tournament right now? I assume it's from one of these guys.
Just Seductive was part of that team, but I don't think anyone else in this group was on that team.
Nope, he is not.
Okay.
I'm going to double check the board here real quick. Yeah, the most kills was from, he actually owns the first and second place for that board. That's 132 kills and 118 kills.
Whoa. And yeah, I mean, he has established himself as a legend in these tournaments.
And they're at
an Apex legend, if you will.
They're currently sitting at 78 kills, which is still a really good number.
Very respectable. And there's still about 20 minutes left in the tournament, so who knows?
I'm going to watch this board here. Ooh, interesting facts. Saucy Boys we're watching right now has been in first place the whole time. Bang Bang Dead from that big game we just watched them have has moved to first place. Szechuan now in second. They need to step up and have some big games to get that spot back.
My God.
What was that, a 23 kill game with a win? That was a big point jump.
I'm really glad we got to witness that. That was it could have been the turning of the tides for the whole tournament.
Absolutely. That was a beautiful win to watch.
Where'd they go?
Yeah, and I'm excited. These guys have got some fierce competition. I think maybe the Szechuan Saucy Boys thought, they were going to have an easy time, but especially from one of our new teams, it's great to see them, pushing
Absolutely.
each other.
And which is exciting. I noticed that just because I heard them say they noticed that. So that's in the back of their mind as they're pushing these fights, that they need to win these to get that win. So they're going to be pushing these hard. Or rage horribly.
Guys. Yeah.
Could go either way.
Don't let the nerves get to you.
Either way, it's going to be a good show. Looks like Mudda Trucker chasing these guys almost alone. His team's pretty spread out right now. Very determined to get these kills right now. This
Mudda
could...
Trucker, he does use the Wraith ability very well to escape, so he's he's allowed to get a little aggressive here without worrying too much. He's doing good damage to the opponents here, knocking shields as they zipline away.
Just not enough to finish. Out of ammo in his flatline, down to his R99, which he does have a plethora of ammo for. Just won't have the range he had with his flatline. He is down to just straight close quarters as they move to kind of the more open part of the map. This could be rough for him.
Moving forward, he does have a teammate pretty close to him. These guys are getting aggressive.
Very aggressively hunting these guys through the trees here. Finally gets that knock on that guy who's chasing.
And secure this kill right off the bat before going for any other kills.
Very determined to finish this guy off. There it is. We were hoping to see them use an Arc Star there, but sadly they didn't.
Yeah. If only he had one.
Yeah, that's good. Didn't get any more ammo for his flatline, but plenty more for his R99. Grenades coming in the back. Sounds like a squad might be pushing them.
Have a totem.
Loba?
Yeah, there's a surprising concentration of players. Is that 6 squads left still? But there's
that is
still,
correct.
A lot of players in this small area. These thin caves.
Enemy ult coming in, trying to break their shields. Doesn't happen. Dr. Nasty does get down, but he gets to go back over to the teleporter for a second chance because he uses ult. Just Seductive, the same thing, does get finished off. Mudda Trucker coming in for the cleanup. Finishes that squad, moves him up to the kill leader with 7 kills and 5 squads remaining.
Man, these guys want this win
badly, dude.
Yeah, I think they heard. Yeah, they heard they're not in first place anymore. They are stepping their game up.
Rest of the team does get knocked down from a team pushing him behind, but they are coming in from the circle, which lets him easily pick that guy off. Going in for the revive, this circle is going to hurt a lot. Hopefully they can make it in time. Or Dr. Nasty gets revived with full health. Hopefully he can slide in and get in alive. Does make it in. They're not going to be able to get their full team. Oh, there he is. Crawls out just in time. Oh, that could have been bad.
Yeah, love to see that. They they got flanked hard from behind, but Mudder Trucker cleans up a last little bit of mess there.
Oh, another person coming through the circle right now.
Rotating through.
Easily wipes that squad.
Yeah, it's just easy kills.
Wow. Those guys were in the circle for a while. They took a lot of damage. All right, 2 other squads remaining. Plenty of kills on the board. If they get this win, that is going to be the points they need to possibly move back into first place. If not, it's going to be very close.
All right, let's go.
Dropping that portal, get some faster movement speed, trying to get find these other fights as fast as possible.
This is a pretty big circle for 2 other squads.
Is. Only 2 teams, and who knows if they're even full teams.
I'm interested to see how many kills the other 2 have, because to have this big of a circle with that few people left, like, people have been slaying this game.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I really want to watch them go for this win, but, you know, we're 15 minutes out. We have a lot of teams to see.
With such a big circle and not that many players, I think we might have to...
Oh, it looks like they did find them. One of the other teams, they are pushing in on them. He does get some ammo for his flatline, so he can get some longer range shots. He does, in fact, hit those. Getting stuck, trying to climb up, does finally make it around. Seeing if he can get the flank while his team moves to a better position. Looks like he gets some blue armor, so they know. They got some information they need to know. This could be a pretty easy fight.
It looks like they are taking it a bit slow, taking some pot shots, but Mudder Trucker is opting to push aggressively as he's known to do, wrapping around left. And hit some more shots, just testing these guys, give them little love taps. Make them use their heals.
Here's some nades going in.
Nades.
These guys are hiding hard. Oh, great nade. Breaks the guy's shields on the roof. Goes for the push in with the R99. Sounds like they're pushing a Bloodhound right now. Easily gets that knockdown. Straight headshots with the R99. Goes for the finish. Gets that finish. Looks like Nasty finding one of the other ones with only 1 member left of this squad. Running around somewhere. They're trying to figure out where this guy is. And then it's just them and one other team. Mudder Trucker easily finding him. No shots exchanged. Just straight beaming him in the head. And that fight is over. It is a 1 squad versus 1 squad situation.
The coordination on this team is so good. The coordinated throwing of the grenades to make the enemies disengage, and then the all-out aggressive push with the close-range weapons is just beautiful.
Absolutely. And if you watch, they all push from a different angle. No one ran through the same spot. One went to the roof, one went through the bottom door, and one went through the second floor. That was beautifully done.
Now that the circle is becoming smaller, they don't have as many places to check. I assume we're going to see a conclusion to this game very soon.
I hope so. Sounds like they are pushing in. They saw someone. Sounds like up top, moving on the strap. Maybe they can get something good. Was it a devotion? No shots happening anywhere. This might be a solo player just hiding somewhere.
Yeah, we might have a nester on our hands. A Russian nesting doll.
A Russian, that happens a lot. Endgame, man.
Yep.
Those are, I enjoy the high intensity wins where it's just squad on squad, but sometimes you just find that last guy hiding behind a rock and he thinks you don't see him. Oh, yeah, those feel good.
They do look silly, and then you just shoot them.
So normally we would switch off, but as these guys are fighting for first place, they're in second, and they're about to maybe win a game. Like, we kind of have to watch what happens here.
Yeah,
this is a deciding moment for the tournament.
Yeah.
Hearing footsteps underneath, able to spot one guy. Doesn't hit any of his shots, sadly, but his team knows where this guy is. Not sure if he's alone or not. Some great shots coming in with a flatline. Breaks his armor.
It would appear that he's alone. Oh, maybe not. They get the down unless this guy
There
has
it
self-res.
is!
He did have self-res. Yeah, there's the win right there. That could be the difference between first and second place.
Let's see how many points they get from this. I think, is that their third win tonight?
It's got to be at least 3. Yeah.
I know it's their second for sure, but it might be their third. I'll have to double check. There, let's see. 22 kills with a win.
My God. And just look at the damage.
Slaying
from
out
all
there.
of them.
Sure.
Glad we caught that one.
That might jump them back up to first place.
Yeah,
What a
I would
fight.
assume, I mean, we'll see how consistent Team Bang Bang Dead has been since we've
On the roof in this building?
moved on from their point of view, but that's a big game.
Absolutely. Jumping over here from Little Nugget with Team Dropship. He does have 6 kills on the board, 8 squads remaining. They are fighting another one, another squad. No, that's just an elimination there. Still 8 squads on the board, trying to figure out where everyone else is. Something they're getting shot in the back. Getting wiped clean. Meteor Juice getting knocked. Zobs almost dead. Little Nugget trying to figure out where everyone is right now to clean up.
And that circle is not in a great position for these guys. And it doesn't look like he is going for the revive. So everyone up, but in not a great position. Still taking past
Nugget getting pushed from the top there, forcing him to go further into the circle.
Wraith into the circle.
Coming up behind this guy, sneaking around. They do get the down.
And at least that's a point on the board.
Hopefully, I think this might be an earlier circle, so it's not going to hurt too bad. But they got to move fast to get out of here.
Okay, I'm good.
Going for the Phoenix kit, plenty of time. I did just try to press my map key to see how far the circle is, but it's not me playing, so I can't.
There's that right there.
It's been a long day, folks.
Yep, I've done that like 4 times tonight. I'm like, I wonder where the circle is, and I pressed M. I'm watching the minimap. I think the circle might have stopped. So they are within range of it. It's just they're going to have to heal a lot. Maybe Meteor has an ult that can get them out of there. Doesn't look like it.
Too far. I can see the edge on the minimap, so
they're just going to have to take full damage from this.
Yeah, they are going to make it, but
plenty of heals though.
They have a lot of heals, yeah. I
Should
think
be
they're gonna be okay.
As we move in here to the last 10 minutes, we're going to start jumping around here. Our duo squad doesn't look like they're fighting anyone right now. It looks like a pretty fresh drop. This could be their last game of the night here. Uchi Mei, who's been doing very well tonight, it looks like they are dropping in a game. Again, with the last 10 minutes, this could be their last game. Who knows? Blind Mirage is also dropping in. Looks like we got everyone dropping into what could be their last game. Black Mesa jumping in. Eagles just finished a match. Looks like they placed 5th. Cheesy getting ready to jump into what could be their last match. Old Daniel jumping into their last match. Jopa, with 2 kills from that game, looks like they'll be jumping into their last match. Man, everyone's jumping into their last match right now. It's crazy how everyone finished at the same time.
We're all synced up. Yeah, and I mean, some people might get to squeak out.
Ooh, here we go. Yes, we got finally Death Ray right here. Finally, we're able to see him. 5 squads remaining. They are in the top 5 right now. Able to actually see some gunfire from these guys. This is Team Magically Delicious moving in. Able to get some good prowler shots. No ammo in there. Switching over to the longbow.
Close range sniping. Looks like he might push them. No, he's gonna just loot up.
I'd be switching that R99 and grabbing all his ammo.
Yeah.
This is going to be rough if they have to push these guys. 2 other squads remaining. No kills for Death Ray. Not sure how the rest of his team is doing. Switching some ammo over so he has some on the Prowler. But he does not have the attachment to make it full auto, which could hurt him for the CQB scenario. With a sniper rifle and a burst rifle.
Double heavy ammo, excuse me, with 25 in reserve. He's not going to have that much sustain.
Opening the door, trying to breaks this guy's armor. Hopefully he can get the down.
Just kind of feathering in and out, not committing super hard to the fight. Opting to sit
really
on top
adorable
of this truck.
Sneezes occurring. Really.
And there's the sniper coming out for some more long-range action.
Looks like the Gibraltar threw an ult out the door, which causes them to have to push inside.
Yeah, they should push in here.
Chris, where you at?
Very bad on the ammo situation. This could be rough here. Really hoping this 3rd squad pushes this other team for them.
Yeah, and
It looked like you were. You scared the shit.
I really think Deathray should be sitting back with the sniper here on Overwatch while the other guys kind of move in.
Well, sorry, Ferg. Sadly, they're playing Apex Legends right now, not
Well, that's
Overwatch.
Right you are.
I think they're being baited by the other team because they just saw these guys inside here and think they're fighting somewhere else. Might be some miscommunication. One of their teammates running really far away the other way as the
There's
last
a hit
squads
shot,
are fighting
2 hit
inside.
shots. One more shot will take this guy down. But it looks like he disengaged just in time.
Yes, paper. I know the paper.
Teammate just got it down. And a kill, so that's points on the board. This is squad versus squad. Last 2 squads here.
Looks like they're all sitting inside here.
Might
See if he
be
can
the
push
last.
around with this Prowler.
They're rezzing. Up to the left.
Moving in with the Prowler, trying to get some shots in. Gets some good hits on the armor. Doesn't break anything. He's only got 5 rounds in his
Those are the
Prowler as he
last
pushes
2
in.
guys here.
His
Any
team
nades?
moving in, trying to get these finishes up. He can't really help his team kill everyone else. And sounds like they got their win.
There we go.
There we go.
On stream, I'm glad we found
Yeah.
those guys.
Dude, that's the best feeling when you can't watch them all night and you finally able to, and they get the win on it.
I do love how it was the last squad v squad, and there was one guy left, and Deathray took the time to punch the downed guys instead of shooting the last guy.
I mean, all he had was a sniper rifle, right? With full
Yeah.
magnification.
What
I mean,
are
I
you
don't know
gonna
what
do?
you, that's what you're going to do.
Just insult to injury, I guess. Just punch the downed guys.
All right, Bacon. Moving over to Bacon's here with Team Just for Fun. Already 6 squads left, 18 people. No kills for Bacon's. Not sure everyone else is doing. I'm gonna make a post in the Discord if you want to take over.
Yeah. Looks like he's just lurking in the caves here, being a sneaky guy. Teammate is throwing out the old decoy, or Steven as we like to call him. Taking it slow. Does see some movement in that building. They give away their position by dropping a smoke. Arc stars are getting thrown. Another smoke getting thrown. Let's see what they decide to do here. Maybe opting to disengage. Don't want to push across into those caves. Going back into market. Waiting for the push from the enemies. We'll see if it happens or not. They push out of here. They can keep feathering back. Keep kiting. And use that ult if they wanted to. They're gonna scan, throw Steven out, and still taking their time with it, not getting too aggressive. Both teammates go down very quickly. Bacon's Nightmare, the last one up. Shields get shredded. He hits some good shots, but is very low on health. Not backing down, and there's the squad elimination.
Did not miss a shot.
And you know, you hate to see that, but these guys do have a few minutes to get into their last game here, so it's maybe not the worst time to die, because they can get another drop in, possibly get another win in.
Absolutely, and they are, I believe, in 3rd place, so they're sitting pretty right now.
Go. Yeah, come on.
We're going to jump over here to Mutter Trucker, who is fighting in the bunker. We have a classic bunker fight here, Ferg.
Yeah, there's a down already. He throws some arc stars.
Lots of grenades and healing. Feel a lot of flashbacks happening right now, but with some new characters in, running out of the bunker, trying to push these guys, figure out where they're hiding at, healing. Figures he must be hiding in the smoke right next to the door. Gets it right. Finishes him off. There's the squad wipe. They win the bunker fight. Getting pushed by another team, maybe.
Yeah, that's not optimal timing. These guys, at least Dr. Nick Nasty, no shields. Yeah, looks like a caustic ult's gonna get dropped in the bunker. These guys are disengaging, looting up. I think it's smart. Don't push into the caustic ult in the bunker.
Caustic
he was born
in bunker?
there.
Yep, exactly.
Let him die there.
I was born in the bunker.
Okay, I'm looting. Hold on.
I didn't see pit till I was already a man.
By then, it was nothing to me but blinding.
Alright, they've popped their ult with Dr. Nick Nasty, and they're just going to push these guys, and if they die, they get another chance. That's the beauty of this ult. They're pushing in, finding these guys healing, drops the caustic easily, another person behind. Mutter Trucker gets finished, but does get spawned back at the ult, pushing back through the gas with a second attempt to finish these guys off. Moving in, jumping in on the lifeline, good R9 shots. Going in with the Hemlock to finish off, does get dropped by the lifeline. Going for the heal, Dr. Nasty moving around.
There, that guy's done. Last enemy on this team 2v1 situation, and it looks like they should have it under control.
Yeah.
Maybe. There we go.
That last person on that team was just trying to punch everybody. I think they ran out of ammo.
Just Seductive now the kill leader with 5 on the board, so this team has at least 8 points as of right now.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Fuck the
And-
fifth party.
And Jeff,
Great use of that ult.
fuck the fifth party, they just said. Mutter Trucker, of course, from Szechuan Saucy Boys, who I'm going to watch this come around, see if that last game did get them back into first place, maybe.
If anybody.
Either way, some great points from this team. They are.
Looks like they did, yeah. Szechuan Saucy Boys back in first at the time of the last update, I think.
Yep. Szechuan Saucy Boys, first place right there. Second place with Dropship. Third place with Bang Bang. Team Dropship coming up from third into second place, taking it from Bang Bang Dead, who had stolen the lead earlier. They are all, within points of each other. These last games are going to be crazy.
My God, just so much on the line, and one game can make all the difference. No one really pulled ahead at any point.
No, it's been tight the whole time.
Neck and neck the entire tournament.
Looks like they're Szechuan Saucy Boys finding another team. Some good hemlock shots. Finding these guys out in the open, pushing down an ult just to clear them out from each other. That is not their ult, actually, as they do not have that class, or that legend, sorry, in their squad. Opting to push back, very smart, as the circle's closing on them. See if they can pick these guys up as they come through the ravine.
Put in the work on those kids, though. They're gonna think twice before they fucking. I'm not seeing any at us again.
And it looks like it is 7:59 my time, so in any second now it's going to be no more dropping, and whatever game our competitors are in is the last game. There we go. I'm sending out the update now to our
Thank you so much.
our competitors here, so everyone knows whatever game you're in is your last. And I can't believe we're already here at the end of the tournament.
It's crazy, dude. This has been fun. The sheer amount of just action, push, good communication, good fights. We've tuned into so many teams win. This 2 hours has just flown by.
Yeah, and I'm curious. I'm gonna have to look at some stats after this and just see how many wins overall were in this tournament.
Absolutely,
Like,
it's gonna be. We've only tuned in to a large amount. I can't imagine if any have happened that we didn't see. That had to have happened. These guys are just playing aggressive and playing very well. All these new teams we have coming in, very skilled players. The competition is just getting more into... here we go. Here's that charge star I was talking about to get their ults back up. Looks like they're trying to activate it. So it takes, what is that, 5 seconds to activate?
Yeah, not too long if they're not
Boom.
getting... And
Now everyone has their ult.
Yeah.
So they can get their black market, pick what they want, and move forward. That's smart.
And then if they want to keep rotate fast, they can use the portal. If they want to push aggressively, they can use other ults that I forget the name.
Looks like a team actually snuck in them, dirty, snuck in behind them while they were getting their ults. Started shooting and then dipped out the second these guys returned fire. These guys just disappeared on them again. Hiding out in that building. So we're going to go ahead and move on here. Jumping into this is everyone's last game tonight. Little nugget here, 18 squads left. Just looting up right now. Not seeing anybody. Jumping over to Novembro, our duo squad. They actually do have a couple kills on the board. Looks like they just finished a fight that they won. 18 squads remaining. This could be a pretty good game. How are they doing right now? Still in 10th place.
Yeah, they are not... Yeah, ways away from last place, so doing very well for a duo squad.
Absolutely.
Really guys.
That's awesome to see. Good job to you guys, man. We wanted to see you guys pull us out this tournament being a duo squad, and you did it. Very good players.
Yeah, and they're looking better too. Like they're doing better, and just their gameplay has noticeably improved. I think from last.
They're definitely comfortable in duos.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to jump over here to Uchi Mei, who they've been doing very well tonight. Banana Barnicle Boys, 16 squads remaining. He does have a kill on the board. They are pushing a fight right now, actually.
Looks like he's got one teammate down, pushing into the smoke. Very low visibility. Just going to confirm that kill, get some points on the board.
No arc star, sadly.
Yeah. You hate to see it.
You do hate to see it. A very large expletive getting thrown out. Looks like he does find another player.
No,
Gets crouch shotted. Almost got him killed with that Havoc.
Right here.
Yeah,
Teammate
the
moving in
Havoc-
behind him.
The Havoc wind-up time really did him dirty there.
Yep.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, 301 or R99, I think things would have been different.
100%. Looks like they're Caustic throwing an ult as a smoke screen to cover while he goes for the revive. The stream is kind of slowing down here. There we go.
It is
Came
a
back.
mixer stream, and it looks like they finished that squad off. So
Yeah,
more
very
points
good.
on the board. Everyone
Everyone
up.
got one of the kills.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and refresh this here.
The cops are very interested.
Just took like all
There we go. That's better. It was like freezing every few seconds here. It just still is, but that was a good fight. They got some points on the board, moving into the top 10 here.
on us.
Another squad pushing in on them. Actually, grenades coming in doesn't hit them. Everyone able to fill their shields back up, but not their health. Getting the drone out, hopefully able to refill their health, while the rest of the team keeps them at bay, hopefully allowing him to get back in the fight. He has switched over to 301 with the Havoc, so he doesn't have that wind-up problem that he just had.
Yeah. Double AR though, I like it.
I do too. I like it a lot.
Pretty versatile because you've got some range, but you've got some like aggressive options. You can push. Yeah.
No attachments for the 301 though. A lot of grenades getting thrown at them from this other team pushing them. Trying to figure out if these guys are flanking either direction.
Aggressive. Luckily, they do have Caustic Trap over in one area, and it does go off. Yep, they just
It's like enemy on the roof.
It.
Cracked.
Great Havoc shots, breaks the armor on the guy on the roof, while their friendly Havoc moves into this building. Once again, it's so nice to see these guys not get slowed down by their friendly,
I know.
friendly Caustic here. Easily able to go through and wipe these guys out. Looking for this guy that was on the roof.
Like he may have dropped down actually. One of their teammates is actually down at the moment. Bucci Man just kind of running around, looking on the outskirts, see if any stragglers are.
Looks like they did find this guy and does get the finish.
Nice,
Able to
nice,
revive
nice.
their teammate back in the fight. Almost to the top 10 with plenty of kills on the board. It's a good way to do your last game. I like it.
Yeah, these guys are looking scrappy. People going down every fight, but no one dying for good. They're all getting kills. Yeah, hanging
like it.
on.
We're going to jump over here to Blind Mirage from Accidentally Good, going up a balloon, getting shot at as they go, trying to escape. 7 squads remaining, no kills for the streamer right now. Not sure how the rest of the team is doing as they push over into bunker. I'm going to sneeze.
Yeah, I need to heal.
Hey, watch out. Caustic trap in there.
I almost lost my eyes on that one.
Bless you.
Thanks. Whew. Oh, man. Sounds like there might be a team at the top of bunker while a team's pushing in behind them. They could get pinched. And bunker's the worst place to be pinched at.
Yeah, it's pretty much unavoidable.
It's a dangerous place.
Yeah.
But like we talked about last time, like taking those boxes out from above the door so you couldn't hide on them, I don't like that. That was the only play sometimes.
It was fun, even when it happened to you. It was,
I never got mad. You're just like, oh, they did the thing. We were had.
I loved it.
The best little clips, man. Throw all your loot in the ground, cause them to run in there, close the door, throw a caustic ult in there, laugh at them.
Yeah, and just a reminder, I'm seeing something in chat about last games. There is no more dropping. There hasn't been any dropping for about 7 minutes now. So anything you do, any games you play at the moment will not be counted.
Correct. If you dropped after we made our message that there were no more drops, those will not count for points. At that point, you're just playing. If you see any of them that they're done, and I'm turning into the stream and they're still playing, let me know so we can just move on.
Yeah.
I don't want to be shoutcasting someone that started a game afterwards just to play,
Yeah, we might want to.
So we're going to jump over here to Black Mesa, who, as he said in chat, is hoping that his brother, who's on his teammate, your boyfriend 22, that's a weird sentence to say back to back there. With 8 squads left, Gray Shields pushing into this as a solo player. Very rough to see.
Yeah, he's going to have to get tricky.
Jumping over here, Eagles from Team Blue still looks like they finished their last match. They got 5th place, not sure how many kills they got. So they are done. I know Cheesy is done. Daniel looks like they're done. That stream is over. Jopa looks like they are done. Team Hat Trick, they are done. Death Ray, it looks like they're in their last match. 7 squads remaining. Good to see them moving in the top 10 again as we tune into them. 19 people alive. A team pushing.
Right
they're
here on us.
hearing a lot of gunfire. Sounds like they're pushing and getting shot from the side.
Oh, yeah. No kills. Death Ray's shield's pretty much ripped. And,
Ooh, they just got pinched by 2 different teams on either side of them. Death Ray getting lit up. Gets dropped. Real Sovereign trying to escape with literally
got
1
HP.
health. Oh, what a last game here. Hopefully they got some kills earlier.
and he does get a tall boy off.
For anyone that doesn't
shields.
know correct gaming lingo, a tall boy is the shield battery. But tall boy is the correct gamer lingo.
And surprisingly, Death Ray has not been finished off yet. These guys are extremely sportsmanlike.
Looks like they're just staring at him, deciding if they want to. I think it's because they're pinched, so these guys are more worried about this other team pushing them. Real Sovereign able to get pretty far away into the next circle. Maybe he can get it. Yep, he's getting his med kit off. Hopefully he can survive this, let these 2 teams kill each other. Maybe pick off a couple people in the process, get some points on the board. That is terrifying to be Death Ray right now.
And Death Ray is still alive. Surrounded behind enemy lines. God.
If he gets this revive off, dude, I swear.
It looks like he might be getting it off. He's coming back for his friend.
Going for the revive under the cover of gunfire, hoping to mask the sound, because that revive sound is loud.
It really is. And it looks like they're out. They get the revive off and escape. But
oh no, a sonar going off.
Oh no.
That's going to hurt. Team coming around.
Surrounding them.
Oh, Death Ray down again.
Down goes Death Ray. See if his teammate can clutch it out again. This team might not be as yeah.
That's rough.
Might not be as chivalrous.
As he's crouching through and that team came around the corner and turned, it was the ultimate like and it was at that moment he knew he fucked up. Like Real Sovereign trying to get his ult in the middle of going for revive and trying to get his ult in the middle of battle. Doesn't get it. Trying to escape.
Man, Real Sovereign just survives.
Survive. Real
Yeah.
Sovereign with 1 kill. Not sure how the teammate did. They are in top 5, so that is a couple extra points on the board there, which is good. I'm going to check in to see where these guys are sitting at. Where are they at? Team Magically Delicious, right?
9th, I believe. Pretty
Wow.
respectable.
Yeah, not
from,
bad at all.
Mainly Warzone players.
Yeah, middle of the road. Not bad at all. So who else we got still playing here in the last game? Bacon's is done. Mutter Trucker looks like he finished his last game. Not sure how that turned out. Little Nugget is done. Novembro, they did finish their last game. Uchi, I believe they're good, right? This is their last game?
I think so, yeah. We can confirm.
It looks like it's been 11 minutes. There's 5 squads left. I mean, that adds up. So Uchi getting revived. He does have 3 kills. Not sure the rest of the team is doing. Able to get some shields and health back. 4 squads remaining. They might get another win while we're watching. Do you think they're going to pull it off?
I hope so, yeah. I mean, Rustic Version... Oh, the stream is lagging for me a little bit. Rustic Version with no shields. Looks like he does take a tall boy. Yeah, it's a big circle. 4 squads left. A lot of room. But it is closing in soon. And
if they win this will be their 3rd win tonight.
Nice. Yeah, a lot of our competitors with multiple wins. A lot of them with like 3, I would say.
Yep, 2 teams with 3 wins. And if they get it, that'll be 3 teams with 3 wins. Oh, almost getting snuck up on. All those shots hitting that Bangalore point blank in the face. Easy finish. Going for the 3rd guy. That Revenant did have his ult, so let him spawn back at his beacon. They're having to try to find this guy.
Searching for it, and
they finished him off.
Yeah, get as many shields as possible.
3 squads.
2 other teams to go, man. They've got good loot. They got good ammo. Hopefully they can get some more attachments for that 301. That 301 Havoc combo is pretty solid if the meta right now is auto rifles, which I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of auto rifle use.
Yeah, a lot of people using it. And do you want to just do a quick check to confirm our other teams are done?
Yep. Blind Mirage is done. Black Mesa, his brother, Pause,
still
named
alive.
Your Boyfriend 22. Don't want to make that mistake again. is still alive with 4 other squads. He did sneak his way through to getting a couple extra points on the board. Even if he dies, that's still 2 points.
Yeah, it was worth it.
Yeah. And then Death Ray still alive. Oh, well, Sovereign still surviving.
Sovereign is
still surviving.
He
with
is a
4
legend.
squads. That's insane. Still alive.
I thought for sure they were done.
Looks like he found an enemy player. Opted not to shoot him. Trying, hopefully, wants to know where everyone is.
Yeah, he's in full survival mode now.
Getting shot in the back, trying to escape again. Can he make it out of there alive? Trying to find a way to get out of there. Trying to find a place to put his ult to zipline his way out of there. Almost falls for that, for the bamboozle there. Doesn't take the shot. Very smart. Other team doesn't know where he is. He just ran past one of them. Makes it inside, trying to heal, gets some shots out, is going, laying down the hip fire, trying to get out the door, and does finally get finished.
What an effort.
Oh,
man. What a glorious ending for this team.
Wow.
Magically delicious.
That was amazing.
Let's switch back over to Uchi.
Yeah. Black Mesa's brother still pushing forward. Just fine. Uchime, 2 other squads remaining. They are kitted up out of their minds. He does have 5 kills, 2 squads remaining. And Mitch, you are correct. I just got very excited in the moment. You're right. 4th place is not that.
Still down to 3 squads. The circle is getting pretty small. They're there are only so many places they can be. I imagine someone is in that building complex over there.
Go. Push.
It looks like they are zipping across. Yep. Gunfire coming from those buildings. Rustic version leading the charge, as he's known to do.
I would like to apologize real quickly. I have been making top 5 getting points call out all night. That is from the Warzone tournament, which we just ran very recently. It is a top 3 with extra points in Apex. That was a bad call for me all night.
Oh.
Those playing understand the point system, and I got it wrong. I just want to apologize.
Yeah, that's. I think I've made that mistake too. When these 2 BRs and we have slightly different rules, it's can get confusing. But it'll all come out in the wash.
Exactly. We'll be good.
Excellent.
We'll be good.
Point counter in Gunbait 101. The beautiful.
The voluptuous.
Yeah.
Looks. It is 1 squad versus 1 squad. They did finish that other squad. Let's see if they can get their 3rd win of the night as their final game of the night. These guys, Banana Barnicle boys, doing some work tonight. Great gameplay. There it is. Their last game of the night is a win. That is their 3rd win of this tournament tonight.
Love to see it. What a great way to end. My goodness.
I love when that happens, man. I want to see how their kills are. I want to see if the brother's still alive. I want him to still be alive.
I know.
Everyone's just surviving. All right, let's see. 22 kills with a win as the last game of the night from these guys.
What a way to finish. Holy shit.
Finishing
clutch,
strong.
Dude.
Moving over, and
version.
the brother did not survive.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's, man, what a way to end the night, though.
Amen,
My
dude.
God, for that team and for the tournament in general.
Wow.
What a finish.
Jeez. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to switch the scenes over here real quick since everyone is now done playing. Whew, we got that scoreboard going on. We've got the leaderboard going across the top. Ferg, let's just get some chat going about how this went tonight. I'm going to help Gunbait out as there were so many teams. We're going to go through and check all the scores, make sure everything's right. I'm going to help him out.
Yeah, of course. I am just immensely proud of everyone tonight. I'm always happy to see people show up no matter how they do, but everyone brought it today. Just so many wins and kills, great teamwork, comms, a lot of sportsmanship between the teams. I love to see a lot of shit talk happening, more than we've ever seen before in our tournaments. Yeah, I honestly think that this is the best one we've ever done. It
felt great.
It's just getting better and better, to be honest. And yeah, other than Cheesy being a part of it, I think everything was just so good.
He's so alcoholic, dude.
Yeah, I would have an intervention for him if I cared enough, but I just
But as we know, we just don't.
Yeah.
All right. So from the gameplay we saw tonight, which we had a lot of Slayers, let's start MVP. Like, we'll find out who won, but in your heart, MVP player, MVP team, or MVT MVP.
Yeah, this is a hard one because we had to jump around so much. I feel like there's a lot of stuff I missed. But for me, he actually wasn't even one of our streamers, but just on one of our players, not streaming. We didn't see his perspective. I've got to give this one to Rustic Virgin. In my mind, for MVP player, he every time we looked over just had so many kills. He's really aggressive, smart player. I wish we could see his perspective, but yeah, that's my choice for MVP, Rustic Virgin.
Yeah, I'll agree to that. He was very good tonight.
And
team?
For the team, it's another really hard one. I'm actually going to say I don't think they actually ended up winning, but Team Bang Bang Dead was my favorite team this time around because they're a new team. They had some technical difficulties. I think it might have been their first time streaming or one of their first times, and they dealt with all the issues. It was their first time doing one of these tournaments and just played so well together. Every time we bounced over to them, it just looked so good to me. So yeah, they're my choice for this time around, even though I don't think they actually won.
Great choice, dude. Great choice.
But really, everyone did so well, and like I say,
everyone played well.
It's really about having fun, and I had a lot of fun. We hope you guys had a lot of fun, and come back for the next one. It was seriously, we'd love to see you guys back. It was awesome.
Absolutely, dude. Seriously, great gameplay from everyone tonight. The thing I liked the most tonight was that there was teams who were like, oh, God, every time we tune into you, there's nothing happening. But then we'd loop back around and something good happened. We never had a team where nothing happened the whole time.
Yeah, despite having so many teams and having to switch around so much, we saw moments of glory from everyone.
Yeah.
True glory. And how are we looking on the old official scoreboard?
We're getting there. Me and Gunbait are splitting it in half and double checking everything.
Okay.
Having that many teams, it made keeping up for one guy pretty hard.
Yeah.
Which, watching him go made me pretty hard, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. I do wonder where our Canadian friend Evil J was during all this.
Probably being Canadian.
He was probably fired for being too Canadian.
Yeah, that's basically what happened. So, okay. No, our wonderful Canadian actually got a new schedule, so he just made him unavailable for this. And Gunbait was super kind enough to jump in, and honestly, he's improved. No disrespect to Jay, but Gunbait's improved everything in a huge way. With the leaderboard system.
Yeah, basically
everything
Jay,
doing the math for him.
Yeah, we don't miss you.
Yeah, Jay. Get out of here, dude.
Stay gone.
Yeah. Have fun where you are.
Go drink some milk from bags. Am I right?
Yeah. Hoser.
Why don't you keep having maple syrup as an identity, you fuck?
That is the shit talk we're talking about right here. So far, as scores are correct, but we're just making sure. One thing, if we do have a lot of people who are competing in my chat right now, just something to keep in mind for the next tournament. If you could just work on how you take your pictures. Again, you're like Gunbait said in the Discord, your monitor, your TV is in portrait mode. If you could take the pictures of your TV if you're on console to post in the Discord that way. There was a lot of we were able to figure it out. but there was a lot of pictures taken that were like at a weird angle and really far away. So it's very hard to read what your points were. So just make sure those are crisp and clean in the future. But other than that, so far everything's looking great.
Yeah, also one more small thing. It's not a big deal, but try to keep your questions or concerns into the tournament Discord, and preferably not in the Twitch chat. We just like to keep it fun. Want to keep the technical stuff in the Discord.
Yeah. If where Gunbait is, we don't want to deal with that.
Yeah,
that's Gunbait's job.
Yeah.
Oh. But yeah, so far everything's looking good. I think we should be okay here in just a couple minutes. There was just a couple issues in the middle of it, and so just to be fair to all the competitors, we're going through and double checking everything. Looks like everything was fixed on the fly, but we just want to make sure so nothing weird happens. We expect so much from you guys to make sure we can check your stuff, so we want to make sure our stuff is right for you.
Yeah, absolutely. And just responding to a question in chat really quick. The Banana Barnicle boys did excellent, as they did last time.
Absolutely.
I think last time they got second place, and this time, this isn't confirmed. We're still rechecking scores, but they might have tied for third place this time. So
dang, that's some points out there.
Yeah, second and third place in the past two tournaments. So yes, to answer your question, Banana Barnicle boys did very well. Yeah, worked really well with the team.
Yeah, there's a picture here where you can't see the final kill count in the picture. It's so blurry, you can't read anything. I know everyone, you're all in a rush. You want to get to the next game. Just be careful here so we can make sure everything's right.
Considering Livin, Vida, Loba had Cheesy on their team, and had a late start, I think they did okay.
Absolutely, yeah. Considering he had to, considering he had to recover his password as they started.
Yeah.
We actually. Maybe you're good. We did actually get a couple teams that got over 100 kills. Which actually, right like now,
4 teams over 100.
Right now, we have one of these teams is going to be. So the tournament records is top 3 for each section. So we will have a team jumping into third place for the most kills in a tournament ever tonight.
Really?
Yeah, and that hasn't. They've held that since the second tournament. Wow, that's so cool.
Is that the Szechuan Saucy Boys? 113 kills?
So far, yeah. The previous owners of that were last-minute dipshits with 101.
Gone and forgotten. We don't miss them.
Nope. Get out of here. All right, so far we're looking good. I just have a couple more teams to look at here on my side. I know Gunbait's probably flying through his quicker because he doesn't have to be talking to you at the same time for...
Just learn to multitask.
Yeah, I don't. What's multitasking?
I'm speaking and eating an apple. So,
yeah,
pretty
way better than me. Oh, I love it. I do have to say, it's been a long time since I've looked through the scoreboard and had to type 22 kills out of one game to add it up.
I know.
And that was a lot tonight.
A few games with over 20. Oh my god.
I think we had 3 or 4 games tonight where they had 20 kills or above. This one I can't read at all. I wish I could. Is that Scrublords? Yep, that adds up. I just gotta check Hat Trick and Magically Delicious, and we're good. And Gunbait's done with his end, so we'll be all done. We can announce the winner and everything right there. God, dude, I can't. I don't know where to start to talk because everyone just did so good tonight.
It's almost overwhelming.
Yeah, the people that did well last tournament did well this tournament. People that underperformed last tournament did well this tournament. People we've never seen before did well this tournament. Everyone was on fire.
Yeah, Seriously, every time we would like we'd switch over fast, you know, and sometimes we'd be like, all right, I guess it's time to switch over, and then right before we would switch, some insane action would happen. Yeah, just so much stuff going on. And I just want to say, if anyone out there competing next time, throw arc stars at downed people.
Every time.
Because we love it.
Yeah. Hat Trick, thank you so much for starting that.
Yeah, you're the man. Even if it's completely unnecessary.
No, it is necessary.
Yeah, what am I saying? It's never unnecessary.
It's 100% necessary. All right. Hat Trick, you got to get better at these screenshots. This is rough. Let's see if that's right. Hat Trick. I'm going to redo my math on that one. Hat Trick, you might have some more points here. Let me double check this real quick. Gunbait, if you're there, if you want to double check Hat Trick with me to make sure the kill count's right. Some of these are hard to read. I want to make sure we're getting them right. Oh, nope. We're good. We're good. We're good. They posted one screenshot twice. I see that now. All right. Cool. 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 All right. So they're good.
All right.
Bang Bang Dead or Magically Delicious. And then everything's right. Gunbait. Sweet. For how much stuff happened halfway through? I know you were worried about this, but everything's perfect, dude.
Yeah. Seriously, if anyone... just, reach out to Gunbait, and because really this would be impossible without him.
Absolutely.
He's really the unsung hero here, doing so much work behind the scenes. We all love that man, so give him your best.
Can we get a shout out for Gunbait in the chat there?
Yeah, he's also an excellent streamer himself.
100%. Beautiful man, great voice. Magically delicious.
That beard, am I right?
Gunbait, do we have a double post from Magically Delicious? Must be. Almost done. All right, let me double check. They might have, unless there's a repeated picture here, they have more kills than they're here on the scoreboard right now. I'm hoping this isn't a double.
Yeah, we can also, just if you want, go through like the top 3 and then post the official standings for everything else in the Discord after.
2, 1, 4. Yeah, they're hard to read. Okay, there we go. I redid it. We're good. Yeah, there was a couple repeat pictures in there. Okay, everything is good. It is right. It is true. It is ready. Let's go through this. Ferg, you ready?
Yeah. Go like right off the bat.
Oh.
This is kind of heartbreaking and amazing. First place with 130 points, Szechuan Saucy Boys. Second place.
Let's go.
With 129. 1 point difference.
1 point difference.
Bang Bang Dead, first and second
Wow.
place. Remember we said like all those little things added up? That was 1 point.
I'm gonna jump in here real quick. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Szechuan Saucy Boys just landed themselves the 3rd place slot on most points in a full tournament.
Yeah.
They're on the leaderboard now. They missed 2nd place by 4 points for overall.
Oh my god.
Wow. We've got we went into this saying how none of these records have been beaten in like 5+ tournaments. We got 2 of not beaten, but new people on the leaderboard from this one.
Yeah, that's a big deal in itself. I mean, beating out the first place is one thing, but I mean, just getting top 3 is it's a huge deal. It has not been done in many moons.
Oh, that's insane. So as you said, 1 point difference between first and second. Team Dropship, 3rd place with 104 points. That's a little big of a, but that's still like, from what the games people were having, that's one game. That's one good game right there.
Yeah. I mean, there were basically 30-point games going on, like, or close to 30-point games. 104.
Oh. 4th place, only 4 points behind 3rd, was Banana Barnicle Boys.
Yeah,
that's
they
so
did.
Close.
They did really well.
Yeah. Every time we tuned in, man, they were. I mean, they had Banana Barnicle Boys had 3 wins tonight. We actually happened to be there for all 3 of them.
That's crazy. And is Rustic Version, is that Banana Barnicle Boys? He was my MVP.
I feel like he was.
Okay, I can check too, but it's.
I know he was one of the mixers. I'm trying to remember who all was mixer. I'll go back and find it. I'm pretty sure he was.
But yeah, he was a pleasure to watch. I'd like to see him stream one of these times.
Absolutely.
See his point of view.
Just came in chat. Yes, he was. Okay, good.
Cool.
Yeah, great team to watch.
Absolutely.
Our tournament within a tournament. If you're ready for this, I think this might be the most important
one.
This
is the hot button issue.
This is the most important one. A team that has been with us from the first tournament that is split up to try to beat each other. We have Team Scrublords, Jopa Wrights in 5th place. Which means the Jopa Wrights wins the tournament within a tournament, and his competitor, Team Just for Fun, got 12th place.
All right. It looks like he was playing just for fun when... You know, some people were playing to win.
He was playing just for fun. Oh my God, let's go. He will stream next. Oh, dude, your boy's going to stream the next tournament.
Sweet.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, if you're MVP and you didn't even stream, you got to start streaming.
Absolutely. On Hat Trick, who was a returning team from an era long forgotten, it's 6th place with 62 points. They were also awesome to watch.
Yeah. Great to see some returning players, some OGs.
Yeah. Well, and I think the best part from them from this tournament was when we'd said they need more points to do better. And they heard that and they went, okay, let's go. And then they wiped 3 squads within the next 4 minutes.
Yeah, and I think that is when they did the Arc Star thing too.
That was the start of the Arc Star, yeah.
Yeah, what a great moment. I'm going to have to go back and watch
it's
that
so
one.
good.
They heard us and got aggressive, and it paid off so well for them, and they started a new tradition that I hope lives on in future tournaments.
Agreed. In 7th place, we got Blue Steel with 52 points. They played very well. They were a new team. They played very well. They were fun to watch, too. They were going back and forth with us because they were watching us at the same time. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. A little interaction.
Yeah. Feels mixed or feels Xbox. And then next up, we've got Magically Delicious in 8th place, which is cool to see. That was one of those teams that we didn't get to see a lot, and so I was worried they weren't doing very good. And then they wound up middle of the pack, which is awesome.
Yeah, and I'm happy we finally we caught them at the right time at the end. It was kind of unfortunate going through with the Shoutcast, just bad timings.
Yep.
But we did see them get a win at the end there, which I was really happy for.
Yeah, and they actually did get 2 wins tonight. We just missed one of them. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool. In 9th place, we have Accidentally Good with 44 points. They're actually 9th and 10th are technically tied. Diablo Blanco with 44 points as well. So 9th and 10th are a tie-up, and both of those are only 4 points behind the one ahead. So the middle pack was all really close together.
Yeah. Speaking of Diablo Blanco, 2 wins tonight in duos. They got a lot more points. Two wins is really good.
Yeah.
Really proud of those guys.
As a duo team, that was awesome to see. especially like we mentioned during the tournament. Watching them, they struggled the first like hour, I think, and then they got all their points like that second hour and were, barely in last place as the only duos team.
Yeah. Oh, they definitely caught a wave.
Oof, that was fun to watch. Sadly, we didn't get to see a lot of it when we tuned into them, which sucks because it looks like they popped off when they had, where were they at on here?
34 kills
and 2 wins.
And 2 wins, which is very good.
Yeah,
very respectable.
Very good. Next up, we have, and then the last 3 teams actually were all within 5 points of each other too. Team SBRZ with 37 points. That is 30. All of those were just straight kills. That's very respectable. Just for fun, which is Jopa's team with 34 points. We know there was 1 win because luckily we were there to watch that 1 win when he clutched it with his ult 2 tournaments in a row.
Hell yeah. That's his thing. I love to see someone dedicated to a class and knows that class inside and out. And that man is a Gibraltar main through and through, and it shows.
Absolutely. He knows exactly when to pop his bubbles, when to use his gun shield, when to use his ult, and it works for him every time.
Yeah, that was an insane moment in the tournament, actually, when he got his ult accelerator, threw his ult just in time, and just took just enough health so the other team would die to the circle slightly before his team would. So it was great to see that.
Yeah, anyone who's tuning in here now who wasn't there earlier, the win literally came down to who died from the circle first, because they were in a building and the other team was on the roof, and he used his ult and did just enough damage to where they all had just a tick left when the other team died and they got the win. That's fun.
Oh, loved it.
And then coming in last place barely is Livin, Vida, Loba with 32 points, and that's very respectable considering they're a team who's hadn't played the game in months.
Yeah, hadn't played the game, and they had a late start, had some issues go on, so
almost
honestly,
a whole game's worth of a late start.
Yeah, if they probably would not have gotten, or who knows, but there's a strong possibility they would not have gotten last place if they started on time.
Absolutely. And they're very good. If they'd practiced, who knows, they're all very good players.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, and a point from Gunbait, most of the tournament, Mitch couldn't even see the floor because the textures weren't loading in for him.
Yeah, so considering all the technical issues,
which is just Mitchy's fault. He's just a walking technical issue, so.
It's true. Poor
guy. You hate to see it, Ferg.
Yeah, I've heard Mitch when he was being born on the birthing table. the doctor just saw it and just laughed. Because it seemed impossible.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. He came out of the birthing canal thinking there was no floor and freaked out.
Yeah, just truly a walking technical issue.
Who births me in a hospital with no floor on the 3rd floor? Why? How can he be called the 3rd floor if there's no floor? You know what I mean? I get it, dude.
Yeah, don't even get me started.
Figure it out, bud. Drink some water, take a lap. Man. First wars on Apex, it isn't a coincidence. Update your shit.
Yeah,
there we go.
Take a lap.
I don't know what else we can say because all we've just we've spewed out nothing but good shit about everything tonight. It was overwhelmingly incredible tonight.
Yeah, it was so good. Please, everyone, come back. We loved having you. It was so fun. And
100%.
Hope you guys had fun. Keep the shit talk alive in the Discord, for the next tournament. Keep that fire in your belly.
Absolutely. And know that, mad respect, you should all have mad respect for each other outside of the shit talk channel. Everyone just played so well tonight. Just know that. If you go back and watch, you're going to see it. It was neck and neck for some of you that were like, man, we're doing really good. There was someone barely behind you or barely in front of you the whole time.
Yeah, and what more do you need to say? First place, 130 points. Second place, 129. That's all. That's just what this tournament, that's all you need to know.
That's it. That's the life. All right, well, I think that's going to do it for us here tonight. Here in a couple weeks, we'll put the field skis out on the social medias But here in a couple weeks, we will have another Warzone tournament. That'll be our second Warzone tournament. Ferg, hopefully you can be here for that. That's a really fun one to shoutcast.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, if that's a game you also play, definitely hit us up. If you've been interested in playing it, do it. We had 2 teams in the tournament tonight that hadn't played this game in forever, and we're like, everyone else is doing it. Let's jump in and have fun. Like, just do it. It's a fun way to go. So yeah, look out for that. Slight differences in point system, as you noticed, because I kept saying the wrong thing tonight. Go me, I'm an idiot. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get out of here, my